Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. No! Wait, no! No, hold on. That's bullshit. No! Fucking retard. Fucking idiot. Son of a bitch! I'm always excellent. I'm always thick and moist. Fuck! Yeah. I don't understand what's wrong.
It's so dainty.
Bro, why are you dragging a knife like that through it?
It looks like a mom.
Okay, listen. Do you guys want to shut the fuck up and let me fucking say it?
Say what, Beardo?
The waffy? The waffy.
Fuck!
No!
Fucking idiot!
No!
He's gonna be like a little kid. What a fucking idiot! The waffy! The waffy!
I love you, a good waffy.
Waffy house.
Beardo! It's the smelling salts.
No, hold on. No, seriously. Shut the fuck up!
Can we please see some scooters in the chat while I finger this minion, or put my fingers in the minion?
Drunk 3PO! Drunk 3PO! Drunk 3PO!
At the end of the day, I just think they're retarded.
These woke. What is up, geeks and gamers? You can get your Geeks and Gamers merch at 221B Tactical or Geeks and Gamers Spring. We have hats, shirts, hoodies, and more. Look at all these awesome people rocking the Geeks and Gamers merch. If only I were as cool as them. Oh wait, I am. But wait, there's more. We also have 199 merchandise as well. If you're not wearing any of our merch, then what are you doing? Find the link to our merchandise in the description. Lock it in.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Tuesday night's main event. Rumble, I'm working on it right now. I don't know why Rumble continues to fuck up. I've done everything I can, and it's giving me an error message. So I'm going to give it to the rest of the panel right now so they can talk so I can try to fix Rumble. Hi, Beardo.
How's it going, guys? It's good to be here.
How'd you like the video?
Why are you sad?
No, I'm happy. I'm just full, man. I had a big lunch. I'm full.
Wasn't he sound
What'd
more
you eat?
bassy today? Hold on, he's bass
When did you
boosting.
eat lunch?
Huh?
When did you eat lunch?
What did you eat?
Actually, so I decided to treat myself. I had KFC today. I went in on some KFC. I had like 6 tendies, a big mashed potatoes, French fries, and a biscuit.
You've been
And
watching
then
my streams, huh?
I slept for about 50 minutes before this.
That's fair. You've been watching
It was
my
awesome.
Legs still
It was
won't grow.
awesome. And I am rocking a new audio interface, Savvy, so that's why I have an
very
expensive
bassy. It's
audio
super
interface
bassy.
now.
Which
So,
one is it?
I got the Go XLR, the big one.
Oh no, no! You got baited into that too.
Why baited? Is it
Oh,
bad?
man, I hate mine. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I like it.
Why?
It
Why you
works.
don't like it, Savvy?
It's too. It's a gamer product, so it's marked up. It's got the LEDs, and it's a gamer fucking product.
I got
I
it on
hate
sale.
that. I hate
Oh, it's
that
not
shit.
On sale, then good.
It's impossible to buy computer hardware nowadays that doesn't look like it came straight out from a pride parade on a space station.
I think Rumble's working now. My apologies
Way
for
to interrupt
interrupting Dan.
all of us
I know.
talking.
Fuck Dan. Look,
He
let's keep it
interrupted
moving.
my
Oh,
rant about colored LEDs.
It keeps failing. You know what? I guess if I was a fucking right-wing fucking weirdo with fucking nothing but Trump to talk about, they'd make my goddamn channel work. Jesus freaking hell. I swear to God, Rumble, fix your shit. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Watching Jeremy try not to say gamer words, he's like categorizing. He's like, okay, which words are acceptable? All right.
It's just so goddamn annoying. Oh, we can have Dan Bongino have 900 million people watching his stream. I can't even get a fucking stream to watch 500 people over there without it fucking up.
He has all your servers, man.
Fucking shit. Anyway.
Jeremy, check Messenger.
All right.
Hey, speaking of KFC, though, in that beautiful intro that we had, there was a little cameo from some chicken legs.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
No,
I
there
saw
wasn't.
them little
baby
chicken knees.
legs.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
saw those
Sure.
chicken knees.
There's a
Why do you
picture
turn
of
up
me
the bass
floating
so high in your
around.
voice?
It's not. This is how I'm supposed to
He
sound.
cranked up the bass
No.
really loud. He's
bass
hey
is
everybody,
cranked.
it's me,
No,
Fear
it's
the
not.
Beardo.
My
I
bass.
always sound like this.
That's
It's
not
like when
true.
Thor and
Here.
I'm going my
Thor and,
earpiece quick, my bank
Thor
real
and
quick.
Star-Lord, he's like, he's mocking me. I'm not mocking you. I always talk like this.
No, that's not true.
All right. Well, I'm not going to continue. Like, I'm not going to continue to fuck with Rumble and waste my time with their shit. If they can't get their shit working, then it's not my fucking fault. So, anyway, hi Dan Vask.
Hey, what's up? Can I get a full screen real quick? Look
Yes.
what I have. This is the
Ooh.
Bone 50. No, it's not
Actually kinda
Boner.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna try to
Boned.
make fun of you, but that's cool as fuck.
This is when James Bond, the first James Bond movie, turned 50 years old, and it
That's
has
rad.
all the 23. Nowadays it's 25, but it has all the 23 Bond movies at that time, and the latest 2 Bond movies aren't that good either. So I'm fine having the latest 23. But dude, now that I'm marathoning all that shit, Pierce Brosnan used to be my favorite Bond. He still is my favorite Bond. But looking at it objectively, Sean Connery, man.
Yeah, Sean Connery's peak.
Sean
Oh, yeah.
Connery is
Sean
James
Connery.
Bond for
Sean
sure.
Connery.
So very happy with that acquisition. This was made in 2012 when James Bond turned 50. Nowadays it's 62. How crazy is that? 62 years since Dr. No.
That's we're all getting old, man. We're all
Wow.
getting old. Like, I'm so tired of these Twitter accounts going, it's been 19 years since the Dark Knight release. And I'm like, don't
Stop
do that to
reminding
me. Don't do that to me. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me? It's been, I think it was like 19 years. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So
But, yeah, go ahead.
my audio
I was-
interface doesn't even have bass.
Yes,
There's no bass setting on here.
do it.
Yeah,
This-
cool.
I just have threshold, ratio, attack, release, and makeup gain.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sure.
God.
Threshold, attack, release.
$200
reading that.
mic, plug it in. You're done.
This doesn't even have bass.
Yes,
So you guys need to
it
shut the
guys
fuck
with
up.
I'll teach you later how to manipulate it. It's fine. We'll get
Yeah.
you with the nice
He already
radio wave.
knows. He already knows.
I mean,
That's why
I
he
have a
turned the bass
gender
on his
dial up
voice.
here. I can do a transgender voice, I think.
Gender
You're already doing it. I thought.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Tyson.
Oh my
and I
God. You
work
sound,
for Mr.
whoa,
Beast.
hold on. You sound really gay. You sounded really gay.
Sounded
It's,
like
it's
a-
like it's like Krista's little voice changer.
That was like, don't ever do that again. Whatever you just did, that was the gayest you've ever
Hey guys,
sounded.
I'm really upset that you guys have Jake the Viking on here. I'm Chris Tyson. I work for Mr. Beast. I'm gonna sue the shit out of Jake the Viking because, man, I'm just really pissed off about all this negativity
Dude.
about transphobes around here.
Super gay, bro.
Turn
That's
that
the gayest
off.
your voice
Oh,
has
yeah.
ever sounded.
Hell
yeah.
That's wild.
Crank it.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone sound gayer than what you just sounded like.
yeah,
just
that
there.
was pretty bad. That was
That
pretty
was pretty bad.
See, there you go. I can do that.
Can you just never do that again?
How's that third-party investigation going?
Dude, I'm dying right now. This is wild shit. Poor Beardo.
Can you turn it off though now?
Yeah,
Turn
it's
it
off.
off?
It should be normal now.
But it's not. It's still there.
Yeah, you still sound.
You're full of shit.
really
Shut
gay.
the fuck up.
No, it's still there.
No, it's
Your
not.
voice still sounds super gay, bro.
Yeah. Sure.
Sounds pretty
does.
gay. It sounds
It
pretty
doesn't
gay.
sound any different than what you just sounded like earlier.
Yeah, you guys are lying.
Sounds like he's got small legs.
Yeah, stop it.
He hasn't figured it out. He'll
Bigger
go back
than
and
yours.
watch the video later.
The
And he'll be
smallest
like,
legs.
son of a bitch.
I'm gonna listen right
Okay,
now.
we've got black people here. Well, Epic
Yeah.
Mike. That's
Yeah,
about all we
well,
got.
half.
so.
Yeah. All the other black people abandon us, I guess. They're too busy or
Yeah,
too,
good.
late, whatever it is. Yeah, dude, I was watching a video the other day from Smallville, and my daughter goes, "Oh my gosh, that was 16 years ago," and I was like, "Shut up!" I don't need to be reminded of that.
God.
She's like, "That's such a long time ago." I'm like, "Yeah, everything was like 360p back then on YouTube." Yeah, the time doesn't stop. Man. It's kinda wild.
Wait, hold on. I just watched it back.
Yeah.
It didn't even. My voice didn't even change.
It's pretty
It
gay.
didn't even do it.
We didn't
It's still
say that
pretty
it
gay.
changed. We just said that you sounded
It
gay.
didn't even do it. Why didn't it do it? Maybe
You
I
have
did
to
get gypped.
enable it. That's why the Go XLR thing is a piece of shit.
Maybe I did get gypped. Why didn't it change?
Because you have to do something extra to get it to work.
What?
It's
You
really
always
lame,
sounded
yeah.
gay, Beardo.
Oh, dude. Now I'm embarrassed.
What
Beardo,
an
they
idiot.
they were taking advantage of your good nature.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm embarrassed.
I'm really happy.
Let's see. I'm telling the Rumble chat I've tried everything, but I just can't. I've been trying the whole time while we've been talking. I've
Hey,
removed it.
We got Drunk
everything,
3PO
so-
here. What's going
But,
on, Drunk 3PO?
Yeah, Drunk 3PO's here. Hi.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm ready for another Tuesday night's main event with my friends.
That sounded
Jake to
like you had a
100K.
Bro, that was the most AI shit I've ever heard,
sounded
bro.
like you had to, like,
Yay!
that was a hostage video right there.
I thought it was so wholesome. What are you
glad
talking
I'm
about?
here.
Talk some games,
am
man. What are y'all playing?
So happy
Let's
to
talk
be
some
here today.
games.
I'm playing the
Jay.
new Sea of Thieves where you get to hunt down a flame ship. So
Let's
we
get
can
Jay
all,
to 100K, huh?
all be
You get to hunt
flamers.
down flamers.
This man still
You
has
have to
not
go to-
invited me
yeah,
to
go
Sea
to
of
Fire
Thieves. I
Island.
just want to point that out. Still has yet to invite me to Sea
Every
of
time I go to invite you, you're playing something else.
Thieves. You've yet to ever even invite me though.
That's true.
I don't get
Bro.
invited. It's
What was
okay.
that?
What?
We should play. Me and you,
Sounded like
Jake.
somebody was
I think
tap dancing
Beardo
down
farted.
the stairs.
Yeah. Why would you fart, Beardo?
I'm gassy after that KFC, man.
in.
That was a lot.
I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you forced me to skip over Jake the Viking, but Jake the Viking is here. What's up,
Because
Jake
we
the
usually
Viking?
invite our
Hello,
guests
everyone.
last.
I as well am super excited to be here today.
And we usually
it.
give our guests the
Like-
last intro so they get the longest
Shut
intro.
the fuck up, Mike.
You
He
interrupted
wanted me to
everybody
do it
talking
shit
to
right
Rumble
now,
chat.
Mike.
Shut
Mike, I still hate you from our Lord of the Rings tier list, so yeah.
I don't give a fuck. All right, I went back and listen. Here's the thing: I went back and changed that bitch too
I
later.
bet you did.
Yeah, right in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck.
I bet you
That list
did.
is different now forever.
Because
Lot
it's
of anger.
wrong now.
Lot of
Because
anger.
of
Fuck
you.
out of here.
Forever.
Fuck out of here.
He's all trying to be nice.
Wolverine.
He's
I
trying
did
to be
like that.
nice
That
to
was
the
actually
guests.
pretty
Now you're just cussing him
Oh,
out.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
You
yeah,
know that.
I had to
Jeremy,
spend,
I can't
I had to
work in these
spend days
environments.
I know, I'm-
with Beer.
listen,
I had to
should've had
find
my-
mouths
I
with this
know,
motherfucker.
I know.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. I know.
He's
Had to
jealous and
watch
he's got a
him-
patchy beard and he just comes at me like with all the heat. I'm just like,
Yeah, I had to watch him try to not break Beardo's thin legs with an axe.
Shut the fuck
multiple
up.
times. Multiple
Me and Jake
times.
went to a haunted house together. It was fun.
Yeah.
Look how Jay always has to involve himself, like all the time.
Isn't that why I'm on the panel?
I went to a haunted house with Jake too. That
Jay
house
has
is
great
actually
legs.
haunted.
you know what's the difference between Beardo and Jay though? Beardo invited me to play video games.
Oh,
Bro, I sent you an invite. You never responded.
You never sent me an invite.
Wow.
It's
You're just
been in
holding
your-
up
You
because
were
I haven't seen you,
offline.
Mike, yet. You
Wow.
probably
It's
want me to
been
send
in your
it.
Twitter. Like, check your Twitter DMs.
Do you want my
It's
computer
been
too,
in there.
Jay?
Are you sending it now? Is that what you're? He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
send
sending
you
him an invite
He's
right now.
sending me the invite now. Doesn't even have me added.
He's trying to figure out how to hide the timestamp.
I can be honest with you. I don't know how to
Please.
add people on that game. I have to play with
Wow,
other
that's
people
crazy.
that know how to add.
That's
Wait a
crazy.
minute.
Oh, dude,
Wait a
remember
minute,
Jay
wait a
when we
minute.
tried it and it was like 1 hour for us to get
Yeah,
to
before
add
we
each
get
other.
Yeah.
Wait, Jay,
And start
on
streaming.
But you said you did invite him. Now you're saying you don't know how to invite.
Yeah.
No, because Dan Vask figured it out from Brazil to send me an invite. So then he invited me. So I hopped on his ship. And that's how we ended up playing. It wasn't the other way around from what you're trying to comprehend.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, if I invite Jake to play, he's going to have to invite me on his ship. But Jake plays like Jake's not fun to play with because he just kills you. Like, he
how would you know? We've never played together.
I watched you play Helldivers. You just shoot your own teammates all the time because see,
Beardo shot me. Okay.
Oh, he did. Oh, I take it back. I'm sorry.
Literally.
Beardo, literally dropped a 500 kilogram bomb on my forehead.
Literally.
Well, listen,
literally.
Jeremy, are you sitting on a stool? Like, what is that? It looks like
yeah, it looks like he's sitting on a kid's.
It is so I actually have to go to Orlando and get my other chair that was at the G&G HQ. So I'm in Studio B right now. I'm in Studio B.
Yeah, so he's sitting on a stool right now.
Yeah.
Stool. Like a kid's stool. Like it's got it's bedazzled.
I get that from McDonald's playground or something. That's what.
Speaking of lazy retards, what's up, Savvy?
I would like to state that all this talk about how old shit is, it just reminds me that the inevitable heat death of the universe will come for us all, including the SpongeBob merch.
Holy shit.
Although I'll be dead well before that happens.
That is true. That is
true. That was depressing.
That was really depressing. Like we were having a good time.
Like,
we were having a good time.
The eternal darkness is coming for us all.
Dude, I remember being in second grade and the teacher saying the sun's gonna blow up in 5 billion years, and I'm just devastated.
No! We're getting close to that time of year for me, so I'm just a little bit more morose than usual.
Savvy brought the temperature of the room way down. Everybody's like, "Oh God,
I won't be here to see it, man." Fuck.
She's that person at like a party that goes, "Guys, like, remember, the world's falling apart."
If it's anything like, I mean, your country's like 5 years behind everything, so
we'll survive 5 more years when the sun blows up. That's logic.
What's up, Krista Nova?
Hi, we're soon approaching August, which means it's Jay's and Beardo's birthday month.
Oh,
so
God.
time to celebrate.
Wait, you're both August babies too?
Happy birthday.
Oh,
and
what
they
day?
celebrate it the whole fucking month. They celebrate their birthday.
Wait, they do?
Yes, like women.
Isn't that tiring?
No, we didn't do it all month.
Yes, you did.
We had a high tea day where high tea landed on Jay's birthday.
Jay just messaged me on Twitter asking if I want to play Sea of Thieves.
Go play.
I'm the 21st.
Yeah,
like
it was a whole month. I watched. It
was. They were like,
my birthday.
I'm not doing
like
it this year, man.
days.
I'm actually gonna be in Canada for my birthday, so
Ew.
I'm gonna cancel my birthday this year, just so I don't get any older.
Yeah, like they did this whole thing where they were like, oh, in 2 or 3 weeks, it's getting ready for my birthday. This is like the 3-week prior anniversary of my birthday, and then they lead into it, and then like they do like the post birthday streams, and I'm like,
yeah,
dude, like
is that tiring?
Like at a certain point, like men don't celebrate their birthdays. Like, usually
you gotta respect the grind, though. You gotta respect the grind, though.
Wait,
I'm getting too old for that shit.
Birthday super chats are huge, man.
Free on my birthday, I'm celebrating it.
I've almost lost friends not telling them when my birthday was. So
how do you guys do that? Because like genuinely, every single year just brings me closer to death.
Yeah, it's like people are like, congratulations, one more year. No, motherfuckers, it's 1 year less.
Yeah, exactly.
You're counting down. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's social media has really made me feel like I don't feel old, like in terms of just physically, but social media has made me feel old by all of the celebrations of like, oh, this game came out 42 years ago. I'm like, holy shit, thanks.
Yeah, this game that came out just the other day in our minds, and it's like, oh, this is 40 years old now.
I was like, good Lord, man, quit reminding me. It's awful. So now
imagine being 40.
Yeah, well, one day you'll get there. So
Die young, leave a pretty corpse.
I'm I'm 40.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm a man. I'm 40. But thank you, Krista, for reminding everyone it's Jay's and Beardo's birthday month. Good.
It's only July. It's still
And
July.
mine.
Yeah, it's
And
still
How
July. We have some time.
about men that post on social media? Hey, today's my birthday, guys.
I did that last year.
Yeah.
I did this when people sent me money. I was like, yo, also, here's my Cash App if you want to send me money. And people are like, yeah, I'll do that.
I do
was
that.
like, cool.
When there's grifting involved,
Yeah.
then I respect.
Oh, there's grifting. I
Then
don't give a
respect.
fuck. I never tell
Yeah.
anybody when my birthday is.
I was thinking about doing a birthday stream marathon where I play Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight.
I
all
just
in
want to
one
get
sitting.
to 100K. That's all I want. Then I could stop worrying about it.
J to 100K. Subscribe
Jay's
or
gonna
be
get to
gay.
100K, and we'll never see him again.
That's when I retire.
He'll shut his whole channel down. He'll disappear off the internet. We'll never see him again.
We got Steph in the house, Minority Home. What up, Steph?
Hi, I just want to
Super busy right now.
let you guys know Rising Sun was released 31 years ago today. And Harold
Lord.
and Kumar Go to White Castle. That was released 20 years ago today.
Thanks.
There you go. You're
thanks.
welcome.
Get her out of
We're
here.
also live
for,
on locals. So if you're a local supporter, come and hang out over there.
I want to
And-
run for
Outta here.
mayor.
We got
That's what I'm gonna do.
and is speaking of white dudes
stop.
for Harris, white
Please.
dudes for Harris. there's,
Oh, no.
Benology this
Don't
year.
group me with those losers. Get them out of here. No, no, no.
What's up, Benology?
Look at him.
Oh, not much. Not much. Doing good.
So we have a lot to talk about tonight, and I think the first thing I'd like to talk about is, I really want to talk about this Moist Critical Sneeko debate. Can somebody pull up that clip, the original clip where Sneeko?
You've got to fill me up on
Moist?
that because
Yeah.
I have no
So-
idea.
Somebody
Nobody
pull
wants
that.
to fill you up, Dan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, nobody.
Feel me.
So Sneeko and
I'll
Moist
fill you up,
Critical.
man, if you're singing the whole time.
Sneeko and Moist Critical have had a long-running debate for years, and Sneeko has some very interesting takes on what the legal age should be to get married. And so him and Moist Critical were having a debate, and Sneeko asked Charlie. And this is the thing about Charlie. A lot of people have said this. So he basically always takes like the most popular position. He basically looks at social media and looks at what the positions are, and he takes the most popular one, and he kind of regurgitates that. And he's a huge commentary YouTuber. I don't dislike Moist Critical. I wouldn't say I'm like he's all right. He's fine.
He's a big time fence sitter.
Yeah, I have nothing against him.
When it comes to
Well, it
matters
took
of
him
like
12
YouTube,
years to say something about Chris. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's
When it comes to
he
matters of
jumped
like
on that
YouTube and
just that
stuff,
quick. But
he's one of those guys that's like, if he's gonna talk about it, like he's somebody you can like listen to him talk about stuff, and he'll usually give like a comprehensive concept of what's going on. But yeah, lately he's been getting into social stuff, and you're like, dude, maybe you should stop. Like,
yeah.
So
right here, let's go ahead and play this clip, and then we will discuss.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting. As you would agree with.
Okay, so as long as everyone,
your parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make. Yeah.
Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married.
Well, that's a decision that now extends beyond the family because now you're bringing in a different party. So if you have someone that's your age coming in saying, I want to marry that child, I don't think that can happen under any circumstance.
So,
no.
But it's still a personal decision. You're still deciding.
But because there's
take the other party out of the equation.
Decision now.
It's a personal
It's
decision.
not.
If I'm 16 and I personally want to marry this girl, she's beautiful. She's 21 years old. Her family wants to do it. My family wants to do it. You're saying I can't do that. We're both consenting. I'm ready to go. I'm physically mature, but I'm not allowed to marry because Moy says that woman's a pedophile. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off, I can go right into the clinic, snip it off, and start taking HRT like Chris Tyson. That's a society that makes sense to you?
It is. I believe everyone has I believe everyone has the right to do with their body what they want to do.
So first of all,
Wild.
I would like to say that under no circumstance will it ever not hurt to have any discussion about chopping it off. Like it hurts when people say that. Like it physically hurts the thought of that. God. Anyway, with that said, Moist Critical's fucking insane. Okay, he's fucking insane. And
which one is who?
Charlie's the one with the long
Moist
hair.
is the
Moist
long
Critical
black
is the one- yeah, long hair. He's got like 15 million subscribers. He's
I know
he's
it's hard
probably
to tell
the
them apart
biggest.
because they're both retarded, but
Yeah, that he's probably the single biggest commentary YouTuber in the world. Like he's huge.
Yeah.
He gets tens of millions of views all the time. And he's pretty respected for the most part, but he's had a bad couple of weeks between the Chris Tyson thing that he's been really reluctant to talk about after he went in on Dr.
Your boys.
I know. And
Your
so
boys, bro.
that right there, and the reason I've heard a lot of complaints about, well, Sneako's not getting as much hatred when he says something equally dumb. The reason Sneako's not getting as much hatred is because everyone knows where Sneako stands. Regardless if you agree with him or disagree with him, he makes it very clear where he stands. Whereas Moist Critical always tries to take the most safe position possible. And in this circumstance, he was doing a live debate with someone and he didn't have the opportunity to read the room or read the internet. And he kind of just said what he thought would be the most socially acceptable term. But in reality, while a lot of weirdos that follow him would probably agree with what he said, the masses are listening to that going, you're absolutely insane.
Was that live?
That was live.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Because
that
that
was
Sneako
well,
was saying
Sneako was live. Sneako was live on Sneako's channel.
Oh, okay. But
Charlie,
Sneako's banned on what, YouTube and Twitch?
He's on Rumble, so he's got a huge following on Rumble.
Yep.
And so I know Savvy. I know you talked about this on Side Scrollers when it happened, and you know I agreed with all of your points about the fact that both of them are retards for sure. But tell everybody what you had to say about it over there on Side Scrollers.
Oh God, I went off on a science tangent. I basically had said that people who don't know the difference between mitosis and meiosis, or don't know what the mitotic spindle is, which are all reproductive parts or processes, have no business talking about biology in general. The concept of using chemicals to alter a child is inherently evil and unnecessary. There are select times where perhaps some sort of chemical rebalancing is necessary, but that's usually because something is actually wrong chemically in the brain. They're both idiots. And if I could have the world my way, nobody would be doing anything until the age of 25 when your brain is technically fully developed. But even then, that doesn't really seem to be helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, fuck them both. And I will preface, I do want to say, before anybody thinks that I don't like Charlie, I said that he's a cute little goofy goober, and he definitely does play it safe in all of his takes. He is not a critical thinker. He is not a deep thinker. He just reads a headline and then figures out if that is the most likable thing to say, where people stand on it, and then he just regurgitates that. There's nothing wrong with that. He's free to do that, but stay the fuck out of biology, man.
Yeah, he's also just not a debater either. I mean, the dude cannot debate to save his life. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think Charlie's
he's good at reading the room.
I don't think Charlie's a bad guy at all. Actually, I think he's a pretty decent guy by you know, every metric that you've seen from him. But this just shows, like, people are so scared of getting canceled right now, and you're seeing so many commentators and YouTubers getting canceled. And obviously, we'll get into the MrBeast stuff here in a bit. But ultimately, the best way to not get canceled is just be honest and not apologize for it. It's that fucking simple. Just don't apologize and be honest with your feelings on things, and let the chips fall where they may. Because guess what? It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how trendy your takes are. People are going to hate you on the internet for anything and everything. Accept it. Accept it.
Only good things come. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just gonna say, the one thing that you will always get the realest response from is being real yourself. And like Jeremy has always said that, like we've always talked about, being authentic is the most important thing you can do on the internet, because we have watched so many people that have cultivated an image completely tank as soon as somebody finds out anything about their personal life or anything like that. It's like, if you're just honest and upfront about who you are as a person, your beliefs, your thoughts, then people can make their decision whether or not they want to follow you or want anything to do with you. And then you'll have an audience that supports you. They're like, we already knew that about this guy. Like, why would we change anything about that? It's the people like, you know, like Jack Murphy's a great example of that. And we're like, oh, this guy's nothing like what he acted like he was. Like, this guy's a complete liar. We've watched massive internet personalities go down because they were not being real about who they actually were when the chips were down. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's nothing but good things that come out of speaking your mind, man. There are three things that often come out of speaking your mind. Number one, the people who agree with you will gravitate towards you, which is pretty cool. Number two, the people who disagree with you and cannot tolerate that disagreement will be you will drive away those people. Number three, the people who disagree with you, however, they can't tolerate disagreement, they will stay.
Yep.
So the kind of audience you will attract by speaking your mind always is people who agree with you and people who disagree with you but can tolerate disagreement. That's everything a creator wants. That's the perfect audience that every creator wants. So never shy away from speaking your mind.
Yeah, the best thing he could have done.
Follow up on Dan. I posted the pictures on Instagram after the attempted assassination on President Trump. Lost 12,000 followers in less than 24 hours.
Wait, who did?
The way we all looked at it is
Jake did.
weeding them out.
Yeah,
we're weeding
exactly.
out people that are getting so upset over, you know, you having an opinion that doesn't match theirs. And then what was comical to me is I had these people in the comments that are like, man, I really like your stuff. Man, I really enjoyed your content. I'm like, I've never seen your name before.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you're great content. We read the comments. We look at who's liking it because we're obsessed. Like, oh, who just commented this? And I'm like, I've never seen y'all's names before, so you're lying. You hit follow and have never liked a single thing. And then I post something. I post Trump and orange is bad. And I was like, oh, I can't be here. Can't deal with this. But again, what Dan says, I gained so much respect from so many people. I've had so many people come up to me, especially at the National Sports Car Convention, especially after all this Chris Tice stuff, saying how much they respect what I'm doing. You know, they love that I'm fighting the good fight, and I'm getting so much just support from everyone. Whereas before, it's like you don't get any of that, and it's been so just nice.
Jake, people who do viral videos, people who've been on viral content, like us, need to do that even more often. We need to do that always, because doing viral content, and it's kind of sounds douchey to say, but unfortunately is the truth. People who do viral content have an extremely low quality audience. So you have to improve the quality of that audience by making sure that the people who are there are people who are going to rock with you and are not people who actually hate you. They just don't know that they hate you yet. It's better that you show them that they hate you so they can just move along, and you won't be a slave to an audience that doesn't rock with you. You won't be a slave to an audience that you have to bend yourself backwards to please and be someone that you're not.
Damn right. Well said. And that's one I was talking to Jake about this a while back, about like how the type of audience that we have is like, they're not going to cancel us over shit. I mean, look, Beardo's super gay and they accept him. You know what I mean? Like,
real gay.
So
real gay.
Dude, niche audiences.
Fucking a guy gay. But,
niche audiences are fantastic, man. Niche audiences are awesome.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jake.
If Dan Vass sends you a text saying, hey, you mind if I use something of yours? It might bring you some heat. Take a day, take a deep breath, think about it first. Breathe a little bit.
I've been waiting for a drunk 3PO rant for me to.
That's why I haven't been live in months.
I got that text from Dan a few weeks ago for Bro Science. Dan was real fed up, dude. Dan was fed up with some bullshit, and Dan was like, "Hey, listen, Beardo, I'm gonna go on Bro Science, and I'm just gonna fucking just go off." And I'm like,
yeah,
do it. You have my blessing. And
Hell
he did.
yeah.
He did.
I
Dan
appreciate
went
it,
the
man.
fuck off.
fuck yeah.
And we got a lot of great responses too. A lot of people were like, fuck yeah. Look, Dan just went the fuck off. And I'm like, I just zipped it, and I'm like, Do it, man. Have your fucking
after
piece.
I was finished, Beardo went immediately into damage control mode. He was like, "Hey, Dan is not talking about everyone and stuff."
I was blindsided by these words.
It was great to see, man. I appreciate you.
You know what we don't see a lot of, though? I would have loved, I think the best thing Charlie could have said was, I don't know enough about this topic to comment on it.
Yep. Wow, what an amazing thing.
What a concept.
He probably was scared to say that though, because Sneeko the one who set up the debate. I'm not sure how it all originated.
Was it even a fucking debate, or was it just two chuckle fucks?
Well, no, it
was.
Yeah, really.
That's what retards trying to hump a doorknob.
It wasn't necessarily like a debate as much as it was a discussion, because they had some back and forth. You know, Sneeko had some things he had said. Charlie made some comments, made a video. There was some back and forth, and then Sneeko was like, "Well, let's just hop on a stream and talk about it or whatever."
Okay, well, they'd get more views and less controversy if they just slapped each other with giant tortillas, because that's what their audiences are.
True.
They would love that.
It's true. It's 100% true.
But that's the thing about Charlie. That's the thing about Moist Critical is he's this self-proclaimed know-it-all. He thinks he's a fucking genius. He thinks he's the smartest one in the room when he's not. So he can't help himself but to give his 2 cents and his opinion, because Charlie is Charlie's biggest fan. Charlie thinks Charlie's the best. So he has to put his 2 cents on it because he's a fucking retard. That's what know-it-alls do. Know-it-alls have to fucking just put it out there and then think that they're the smartest ever.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get to his level, and we're actually going to talk about this a little bit later with the MrBeast stuff too, but you don't get to that level without being a preferred creator on the YouTube side. Like, you just don't get to that level. I mean,
he's talked when Susan was still in charge. He talked
he
directly with her about policies.
Yes,
and
multiple times.
Or him, fucking Ethan Klein, and you can see the state of the YouTube now. Obviously, they did a great fucking job, guys. But,
yeah,
that's like YouTube was reaching out to Jimmy when I was there, asking him about stuff about their algorithm, and I'm like, what?
That's crazy, dude. Like, I was looking at this, the MrBeast Reacts channel, which hasn't uploaded in like a year now. Were you ever on that one, Jake? Did you ever do any?
So fun story with that one is they had a separate team out of Texas running it with the Night Media guys, and they loved it when I was on it, and I was in like 3 or 4 videos. Then all of a sudden they just stopped using me for it.
Wow, that's crazy.
They're like, no, we don't need you in it. We're good. We've got enough. We're good. And I'm like, all right. And then that's slowly when it fell into me.
I was looking at the views. I was looking at the views on that channel. Like, so that channel has like 44 million subscribers. Every video is like 50 million views.
There's been an upload in like a month, right?
No, it's like I feel like it's like a year now. I think it's like MrBeast Reacts. But then like the MrBeast 2 channel, like every video gets like 50 million views, and I'm like, that's not normal. Like PewDiePie, who has 110 million subscribers, gets like 5 million views per video on his main 100+ million subscriber channel. MrBeast is getting 50 million views on like secondary and tertiary channels and stuff like that. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is insane. There's no way that is natural. That's no way that's not a preferred creator to get that many views on reaction content that sometimes isn't even him. Sometimes it was like, I think the last couple of reactions was Chris Tyson.
2 are Chris. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. But my thing is too, is like everyone talks about thumbnail and title for like clickbait. You look at some of these videos too, and it's like there's nothing here for me to want to click on this.
Yeah, exactly.
So just like, how is it pulling the 35, 20 million, 45, 30 million views? Yeah.
It's absolutely nuts. It really is. And
it's because YouTube pushes people like this, like you're talking about the preferred creators. If you were to create a brand new account today, you would get, I think, 3 or 4 MrBeast videos recommended to you.
Yeah.
You get Sniper Wolf. I actually just did this recently. You get Sniper Wolf, you get MrBeast, and then sometimes if you just type in like gaming related stuff, for some reason Moist Critical comes up. And then there were some other people who I've never even heard of who were like newer. And then you get some Minecraft recommendations as well.
The Minecraft.
I guess
Roblox.
So my third dairy comment is a meme on. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was a.
Have you ever played
local
Roblox, Jeremy?
No,
Holy
no.
shit,
There was a
Jay.
there was a
He's
local
like,
there was a local
Roblox, huh?
there was a
What
local
about- I know that game.
I don't know if it was I don't know if
mean
it
to
was
interrupt.
like high school football. I don't know if you
Just
ever
kind of
heard
bored of
this
this
one, Beardo.
conversation.
But there was like an announcer, and there was an interception, and he's like, he's in the secondary, he's in the third dairy. Have you ever heard that one?
Does anybody know what Jeremy's
man.
talking about?
So, yeah,
I have
I'm
no idea.
talking about
Said I'm
sports.
bored of the conversation.
Yeah.
What's going
Well, why are you bringing Roblox into this?
He just
Jay's
Have
like,
you
hello,
ever
you
played
fellow
Roblox?
gamers. Have you guys ever played Roblox?
You guys ever played Flappy Bird?
it's like a kid that's bored and they're like, can I play a game now?
You guys remember
Like,
Temple Run?
You guys have any games on your phone?
Hey, by the way, fuck these Instagram videos of this game where you have this guy that's shooting.
I
the
hate
gun.
that.
I
Yep, it's all
want that
fake.
game.
It's all fake.
Why can't somebody make that fucking game? It looks
You'll be
so
a millionaire.
cool.
It's not real. It's not
I know.
real.
Why won't
Yeah.
someone make it? I have downloaded.
should make it.
so many- I don't
Let's
play-
make it.
I don't
Let's
make.
make it.
I don't play mobile games, and I've downloaded so many fucking retarded mobile games trying to find that one because I'm like, this looks so cool.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Why do they keep
We'll
promoting
make one for
it?
Geeks and Gamers. You start off as the weakest person, so you start off as Ben, and then
What?
And then you get Willy Tiny Wags, and then you're Beardo.
Yeah.
Whittlewy. Yeah,
Whittlewy.
Oh man, I constantly see that game. I constantly see it advertised, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why does
It's a
this keep
scam.
happening? Why doesn't one person go? Maybe that we should actually make this game, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, we got Hayden Wayne for 50. Says, with Bye 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 hitting the top charts again, I just wanted to make everyone aware that there is a band called Backwards that did a cover of that song in 2020, and they did a really good job. The song works great as a rock song.
Hell yeah.
Whoever could that be in that band? Whoever could that be?
The Black Stanley.
Yeah, so apparently Bye 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 is like back at the top of the charts now
And they
because of
changed their title too. Apparently, they changed Bye Bye Bye, Deadpool and Wolverine. Like they changed that in the NSYNC title.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea.
Why? What? I mean, why not? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a scary thing that you can do on the digital music age. Now you can edit titles and you can change SEO things, and you can also edit songs and re-upload them to the same album. Yeah, there have been artists doing that. That's pretty crazy.
Take full advantage of that algorithm. Yeah, I mean, the Deadpool opening is fantastic, and I thought it was great, and the whole movie's great. But that opening, and it's gone mega viral, and now everybody's talking about NSYNC again, which is crazy. I saw Steph uploaded like the clip of like the NSYNC dancing versus Deadpool dancing. It was pretty damn funny. Dan, make a rock version of it, just like Backwards did.
Add it to the list.
Let's go.
Add it to the list.
That was such an epic way to start the movie too.
Yeah, it really was.
Great
It
opening.
really was. It
They
really was.
committed to that bit, and I was like, this is amazing.
It really does. I want to see the movie again. I really enjoyed it, and again, don't expect the MCU to be saved.
Viper Chief is asking not to spoil the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
We don't mention his name.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, like Viper Chief has never sent a super chat. Never.
Never.
That's
This
never
man,
once.
if he even gets
That's
a whiff
actually
that you
true.
saw one of his comments, he will blow up the chat. He's like, "Oh, somebody's read my stuff. Time to insult everyone on the panel." Yeah. And like
LOL.
weird
Viper
insults,
Chief.
Like, Jeremy's mom likes to eat oranges, and you're like, "What?"
LOL.
Yeah,
LOL.
Boom, roasted.
Viper Chief is the most famous non-super chatter in the community.
I wouldn't go that far.
True.
I think he has
He's
like
one of 'em.
special needs, so you probably shouldn't say anything about him.
Yeah, I think Viper Chief is kind of retarded.
Listen,
we might
it's
want
okay.
to. We might want to tiptoe around that. We don't want
Chief
to.
is, he's
Listen, man,
pretty
if he
special.
wants to
that's
keep
true.
talking shit, then we have to do something.
We don't want him to go
I
on
don't
like
care.
some weird autistic rage.
I like Viper
Listen, we
Chief.
watched Beardo screaming at quadriplegic for like,
I like
2
Viper.
months. I think it's okay. Yeah.
I like
Viper Chief, come on, $2.
We
Come
got
on, Viper Chief.
Tonberry Masta for 50.
50.
Thank you,
nothing.
John Barry Masta. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're obviously going to talk about the Beast stuff. I guess, Jake, from your perspective, has there been any new developments from your side of things, or are you just kind of watching it all play out like everybody else?
From my side, not really. I'm friends with that Nathan Brain Freak. And he was kind of bummed because he posted that they had gotten into the NSFW Discord and they were going to have the leaks for it soon, but then he misread his text conversation, and then of course Keemstar is jumping all over him like, "Oh, he's been paid off." But then of course you see Keemstars where Keem's like defending Beast now. It's like, "Oh, Keem, you've been paid off." It's just like, yeah, but I haven't heard much. I've seen some stuff, but who knows where this is. I don't think anything's actually going to happen. You know.
So what's your take on? Did you know the guy that made the video that went mega viral about like faking
Dawson?
the videos?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
And I messaged him too, and I was like, dude, between me and you, I was like, what the hell happened? And he kind of told me like a quick little story about why he's doing what he's doing. But no, he was there, I think this year or last year, but I have no idea who he is.
So do you know anything about the? First of all, I just want to be clear. I don't really give a shit if Beast faked videos. It's for the entertainment. So, but like, there's this big argument that he did or he didn't fake them. What do you, from your perspective? From my perspective, the 2 years I was there, we didn't fake anything. We may have like cut corners to make shit a little easier, but I put in a lot of hard work and effort in those videos. But it's completely different now. It's massive corporate. They're trying to pump out these crazy videos. So it's like, who fucking knows? You were still that, like, because you were there when Beast was still kind of just a grassroots type of thing, right? You know, right? Yeah. So I joined right at 3 million because he was doing the 3 million popcorn giveaway. And then when I was ultimately fired, it was at 30 million. And that's when we had just started doing the last lead the circle videos, the last take their hand off, those videos. But yeah, none of that was ever fake. They're more like set up for some people to win. Like it was obviously like the house one was meant for me and Bailey to win it, but they wanted to do it in a video, so that'd be really cool. Last take their hand off, the house would win. And they were set up for Chandler to win one because Chandler couldn't win a competition to save his life. So we just did back to back challenges for Chandler to eventually win, but nothing was ever faked as far as I knew of on my side. Now, and there's been a lot of discussion around Chandler and like how he's doing like a lot of these Bible verses and stuff. Was he a Christian when you were there, or was he, did he have any beliefs like that? I want to say his family was religious. Well, like my biggest defense is I didn't really hang out with a bunch of the guys outside of it because everyone's like, if you knew Jimmy knew, then you knew. It's like, no, I just made a conscious decision. It's like Jimmy had to have known because he was best friends with Chris. So I didn't hang out with much of the guys outside of it. So I don't. He wasn't as religious as he is now, where he's posting TikToks of him reading Bible verses. But I don't know what's sparked that.
What was the most taxing video that you guys did? Was it the roller coaster? Did that get?
No, the roller coaster one was just annoying. The roller coaster was just annoying.
Or standing in the water with your hand on a boat.
That was easy.
What about catching the football out of a helicopter?
If they could have actually thrown the shit correctly out of a helicopter, I would have had a world record. But when you got to throw the football, they fucking like were throwing it like flat, like I've got to like flat out, so the wind's taking it fucking everywhere. Some of those taxing ones are ones we didn't even post. Like he wanted to do a video where we like dug a hole to China, the like clickbait shit. Jeez. And so we're outside here in North Carolina during the middle of the summer where it's like 98 degrees with 90% humidity. And then we're like, oh, we're scrapping it. And it's like, oh, we just spent all day digging a fucking hole. We're not even going to do anything. But
now, so real quick, so for people that might not know, just a quick version, how did you even get connected with MrBeast and the MrBeast channel?
Brother-in-law got hired as their manager.
Interesting.
He was the sales manager at the Best Buy in Greenville. And then when Jimmy started blowing up, Chris worked at Best Buy with my brother-in-law, so they already had a relationship there. And then when Jimmy started blowing up on YouTube, he was going to Best Buy to get supplies. And so then every time I would go there, my brother-in-law would take care of him, try to give him the best deals he could, because obviously it's like, oh, this is a big-time YouTuber. I want to be in with that. And then when they had to fire their manager for an altercation that took place on a boat. I think it was like the Fortnite in the middle of the ocean video.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, because he like pushed someone into the water. He pushed Turner or someone in. And when they did, they had to fire him for basically assault at work. And then when they did that, they asked my brother-in-law to come on to be their manager.
Okay. It's funny because I never really watched Beast stuff, but I saw the Fortnite video because I don't know, Jay, you might remember this. I had this idea like a couple of years ago where I was like, I wanted to get the team, and I one of my really good friends is like an expert fisherman, and he's out of Tampa, and I talked to him about it, and I was like, I want to get something where we can all of us go, we all go underwater and we play Mario Kart surrounded by sharks. Like it would be the coolest shit ever.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I was like, let's
busy that day.
And then the more I looked into it, I'm like, this is going to be extremely expensive and extremely dangerous. You're gonna have to get people to sign off on like if they die, you know. I was like,
if someone dies though, you're set.
So bro,
that's content, bro.
I have proof that MrBeast with Jake actually faked their videos. I'm going to show you right now.
What?
What's that?
All right, I waited to do this live to expose my friend, but that's just how it is.
He's just mad because he got caught.
So this video right here, last one to leave a revolving door, has Jake the Viking in the thumbnail, and he never even participated in the game. So what do you got to say about that?
That's actually
Jake?
one of my favorite videos.
Why are you in the thumbnail and not in the video?
I'm not in the thumbnail below it either. I mean, I'm not in that video either.
Yeah, okay, well, there's two. I was just, there you go. There's two.
Exposed.
Hashtag exposed.
And then
Expose
this
me
one,
harder. You know what? I didn't cut a car in half with a sword, all right?
All right.
It's impossible.
And you're in this video, but not in the thumbnail. I don't understand. Like that, it's all messed up.
159 million views.
160.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Listen. I thought it. Listen, let me tell you something about hanging out with
a lot of really big videos. You know.
Let me tell you something about hanging out with Jake. I thought it was cool when I go to a theme park and one person might be like, oh hey, it's Jay, hey, from the Geeks Show, yeah, hey, right? I go with Jake, man. We went to where was it, Busch Gardens? This dude gets stopped every 5 minutes by not just one person.
I can confirm. I've seen it.
I also want to say this is it's mostly Jay's fault. I get stopped because I'm trying to be incognito. We're at the park having a good time.
Can confirm what he's about to say too.
Yes. Looking for people that might think I am who I am, and he goes, "Hey, you want a picture with him?"
He does.
Hey guys, this is Jake the Viking.
Oh my God, it's Jake the Viking.
Hold on.
You want a picture? You want a picture?
Hold on. Because they're awkwardly staring with their
They're
phones
doing this.
up.
They're doing
like,
this.
let's just get it out of the way. So they don't
Jay's
follow
so
us all
nice.
the way down. Now here's the best part. So Jake with his amazing connections. We're in Busch Gardens and Virginia, and they got someone that works there, so we don't have to wait in lines. So we got into the front seat of this roller coaster in the front, and the people that were waiting for like 2 hours, like they had to tell them like, hey, you got to wait one more. So we get in the front, and then when we're coming up, the person that's controlling it was like, you want to go again? And we're like, yeah, let's go for a second time. So the people in the front row start making a big scene because they've been waiting and they can't get on the ride. And because they're making a big scene, the whispers started happening. They're like, oh my God, I think that's Jake the Viking. That's why. And so we ride the roller coaster again. And I said, Jake, you might want to like run because there's a lot of people waiting.
He goes,
like,
all those people are there for you.
What are you talking about? We pull up. There's like 100, 200 people like, yeah, Jake. The ride stops. I just freaking run. I like get away from that crowd. And Jake is stuck right at the exit. All these people come over, security, and I just take off. I leave him there because I'm like, I don't want to get caught. Everyone's asking for pictures, autographs. It was a crazy mad scene. He couldn't leave. I don't know how long you were stuck there, but it was like he was there for a good minute. They had to come around and be like, excuse me, big man, can you take your posse over here and sign all these autographs? It was crazy, dude. And like we were
Jake's still going, yeah, that's Jake. That's Jake over there. Well, pictures with him. Go get pictures. That's Jake. Yeah.
I went and got ice cream and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, that reminds me of that.
Jake moved the whole crowd of people. So there was no lines at the ice cream shop and soda thing. It was wonderful. I'm like going in, getting my stuff, just like, is he still out there?
Yeah, that reminds me of the Boston video. Me and Brian's changing that dude's tire, that soy boy's tire, and you were with ice cream. Is that what you were eating?
I was
recording. It was a donut. I don't know if anybody can find that video. I don't know where it's. It's on Twitter somewhere.
Hilarious.
And then like, freaking.
There was nothing for me to do.
Well, like,
You're like,
this
keep
is the
up the
thing-
good work, guys. Keep up the good work.
We got to
was being encouraging.
F-U-J.
He was sending
we
good
gotta
vibes.
We got to keep calling out Jake because it's funny. We went and shot a video in Michigan, up in the UP. And here's the thing:
God.
the UP is very like there's not a lot going on up there. Okay,
Nothing.
Like, small towns. Yeah, it's just like real rural and stuff. And we go to this random restaurant to eat, and apparently the manager watched Jake the Viking videos. He goes, "Oh my God, that's Jake the Viking." And got like, he was like, "Oh, don't worry, I got you guys all set up," and got us like a table and everything. We didn't have to wait in line. And then the second time we went back up there to shoot, he saw us again, and he came out and like apologized that he couldn't get us a table because they were too busy because the restaurant was getting shut down. But like, yeah, we're in like this random town in the middle of like the UP, and he's like, "Oh my God, Jake the Viking! Oh my God, yeah, let me see what I can do for you guys." Yeah, it's kind of wild. The best
I mean,
part
where'd
was
that
Jake
kid go?
also
That's
didn't-
the best part of the story, Mike. Where'd that kid go?
Oh yeah,
He went to like
He moved.
India.
it was like he went to like Bali or something. He was like,
It
"Yo,
was
I'm
Bali.
leaving. I'm going to like Bali," and we were like, "Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like people die there all the time." And he's like, "No,
'Cause
no."
we were like,
It's
he
like-
was like, yeah, the restaurant's closing because the owners got into like an argument. They're suing each other. We're like, oh, what's next for you? He goes, me and my friend are just gonna go move to Bali for a couple months. We're like, what?
He was literally
Yeah.
going the next day too. He goes,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
we're
like
like,
I'm
dude-
flying out tomorrow."
Yeah, we're like, "Dude, don't."
I
go
will
to
say
Bali,
this.
please."
I will say this. There's a lot of like turd influencers out there, and Jake is not one of them. Every
No.
person that wanted his picture, he stopped, made sure they got a picture, an
Every
autograph,
time.
whatever they wanted.
Yep.
He wasn't even a jerk about it. He wasn't like, "Can you hurry up? I got things to do." He stopped, shook their hand. He talked to all of them. And
Yes.
like, that's the cool part. Cause like, there's a lot of
is.
them out there that are just like, hey,
And
like
then
Dan Vasquez.
afterwards, I was
When
like,
Dan
Jesus
Vasquez is in
fuck.
public and people walk up to him, he just goes, "Ah, ah, ah." He starts acting like this weird person. I don't understand why he does that. He's like, "Oh my God, Dan, can I get an autograph?"
I was about to say,
I'm gonna cough on you. And it's like,
I was
and they
about
run
to say, I'm
away.
one of those douche creators. Yeah.
The other part too is like, yeah, that happens a lot. Like all kids and stuff, anywhere that there's any like city or like, yeah, their kids run up. "Oh my gosh, what's it like being with MrBeast? Is it pretty cool? Is MrBeast cool?" And Jake is always super nice. He's always super kind.
I
They're
have to
always
say
like,
that because
dude.
most influencers are turds.
Yeah.
They
Well, that
don't
is
let you
true.
picture or anything like that. They won't let you do anything.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
like,
have you ever met Jeremy?
It's true.
Jeremy's really
It's
nice.
pretty rough.
man.
I was at MegaCon
Ben
with
had to
Jake.
throw Jeremy under the bus because he doesn't have anybody that's a
Oh
fan.
God, we're going with more stories. Oh boy.
More stories. I was at MegaCon with Jake, and me and Jake are just walking around. Jake's like, "Oh, that's Butch Hartman, the Fairly Odd Parents guy. I actually know him. We're good friends." So me and Jake are standing in line to go meet Butch Hartman. There's like these 3 kids standing there, and they turn around. They're like, "Holy fuck, that's Jake the Viking. Like, that's Jake the Viking." They're like, "Can we get pictures?" So they all took pictures with Jake, and I'm just like standing there, just like I'm Jake's friend that nobody fucking knows. And then Jake's
Like that everywhere you go.
but then Jake is like, "Hey, do you want a picture with my friend? He's with Geeks and Gamers." And 2 of them are like, "Oh, we're good." Kind of like the MCU fan with Ryan. Like, "Yeah, we're good."
Ant-Man.
But then one of them was like, "Oh, Geeks and Gamers? I know them, but I don't know you, but I'll get a picture with you."
That's fucking hilarious.
That's like whatever I went. Me and I think it was me and Krista were at Universal with Star Wars Theory, and like he gets mobbed, and I'm just standing there like a retard, and they didn't know who the fuck I was, you know. I'm like, hey guys, yeah, I'm his toxic friend.
I always try to include the people I'm with because I'm like, I know how awkward it is when you're just standing off to the side, just like,
yeah.
They can
Dude,
take the
most
pictures.
annoying thing, I'll say this, the most annoying thing Jimmy ever did, we would be at the mall or just out somewhere, and these like little kids, like 10, 12 years old, which someone made a joke in the comment, that's exactly his type. They would come like, "Oh my God, you're MrBeast. Oh my God, we're massive fans."
Yeah.
And then he would be like, "Oh yeah, cool. Well, do you know who this is?" And he would point at like me or someone else. And as soon as the kids would look at us, he would just exit stage left.
Wow.
And so now we're stuck here with these kids who like don't know who we are, and their idol just disappeared. They're just like, "Oh, what's up?" You're just like, "Oh, this is awkward as fuck."
That is. So well, let's get it back to, and I want the whole panel to just give your opinion on this.
Yeah.
Based on what we know right now, and I'll throw it to Mike first. But based on what we know right now, Do you think that this is going to have any significant impact on MrBeast in the future moving forward, based on what we know right now?
I think the only way that that happens is if somebody can find a way to tie this directly to Jimmy. But even if they tie this directly to Jimmy, as long as there is no like major legal repercussions, I don't think this really affects his bottom line. I think we've seen it too many times with YouTube. They protect their own people. We watch people do some heinous shit on this platform. The Paul brothers have been in trouble multiple times for a lot of different things, even legal issues, and they've been fine. And I think a perfect example of this is the statement by Dr. Disrespect for talking to a fucking minor. Once again, don't talk to fucking minors. But what did he say? I'll fucking be back, and you'll keep watching. And he's right. People are going to go back. They're going to keep watching his shit. They're going to keep watching his streams. He's not going to end up destitute. Even if he lost 30% of his fan base that watched him, he'd be fine. He's going to still be successful. He's going to still grow, and he's going to still get promoted, because at the end of the day, these companies only care about making money. And as long as it doesn't affect their advertisers, and their advertisers aren't pulling out and running away, they're going to keep promoting these guys. And I don't think that this is going to tie to Jimmy enough for that to be an issue. I think now that he's distanced himself, he's released the lawyer statement, I think that at this point he can kind of stay free and clear from it. And most of his audience are kids, and they don't even know what the fuck's going on. So.
Yeah, well said. Savvy, what do you think?
Unless, look, Epstein stuff is swept under the rug.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
Like, that's just the way that the world is. And until platforms change, until advertisers get brought in to stop targeting children, it's not going to matter. And that's just the sad reality. Mainstream media will not touch the story. They already ran cover. What did Forbes do? They said the attacks on Chris Tyson are rooted in transphobia, not the fact that he's talking to children about his penis, not the fact that he himself said he posted nudes to children, which includes his dick, in a Discord full of children.
Insane. You're right. You're exactly right. Yeah.
And also on that point too, the other person too, that's even more direct, was James Charles, who was sexting minors. And he's like, I'm sorry, sisters. I made a bad choice. I'll go away for a little while. Was gone for like a fucking month while his channel's demonetized, and came right the fuck back and is making money still.
The only one that I like, unless I'm just don't know, but I haven't seen anything, is Shane Dawson. That's the only one that I haven't seen come back.
Yeah. Shane Dawson went through a lot of stuff. I don't know a ton about Shane Dawson.
He made a shit ton of money with Jeffree Star. After that, he didn't really need to do anymore.
But it was right after he did that stuff with Jeffree that it came out about something with like a dog, which is weird.
But it was, he had already made his money, so I mean it didn't really matter.
I guess I wonder if this is going to have any impact on the YouTube platform, like an adpocalypse type of thing, like we had years ago.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because that is all like specifically more like none of us, here make kids content. You know what I mean? So if MrBeast, if that had any kind of impact, it's going to be on the more like younger demographic stuff, I would think. But I do agree with what Savvy and Mike said, is that we've seen way too many people that it really comes down to how the media is going to approach it. So Dr. Disrespect, I think, is going to take a massive hit. Now that doesn't mean Doc's over or anything like that, but if you just look at things, Dr. Disrespect has already suffered worse than Chris Tyson or MrBeast, who isn't directly responsible for anything that we know of. He's indirectly responsible, but not directly, in terms of he himself didn't do the things that are being accused per se, even though he may have known, and it might have been bad leadership, bad friend, but that they're not. Even the commentators, these guys live and breathe off of YouTube drama, okay? These commentators, they sit there and refresh Twitter all day long and just wait for controversy. Now you've got the biggest controversy on this platform, and most of them aren't even touching it. It's insane. And the ones that are, they're making one statement on it and they're moving on. This is like commentaries about like making 6 and 7 and 8 and 10 videos on a topic, the more that it evolves. The fact that like I've seen channels getting millions of views talking about the Beast stuff, and these are like lower channels, like channels that have like the same amount of subscribers as like Geeks and Gamers. But the big commentary channels that have tens of millions of subs, they're not even talking about it. It's fucking wild, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was shocked Drama Alert's pushing it so heavy.
Yeah.
Because Keem is so heavily involved with Beast, but I guess because it's so Chris oriented, because apparently he's got it out for Chris for supporting that.
Yeah.
Lolly artist or whatever, if we can say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now he's already switching sides trying to defend Jimmy. So it's like, I don't even know.
He's played, Keem. I don't know Keem. I've always said I like Keem though. I like Keem as an internet personality because he knows how to play the game. I've always been a fan of Keem, but he 1000% is like he's playing both sides right now on this. Like on one hand, he's like, I don't want to see MrBeast canceled. He's done such good for the world. No, he hasn't, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. MrBeast has done good things for MrBeast and the MrBeast brand. And by extension, he did some good things, but those good things were all meant to elevate him and his brand. And that doesn't make him a bad guy. That makes him a fucking YouTuber. Guess what? YouTubers care about views and they care about doing things to get them views. Shocking. I know, it's crazy. The next thing, I'm going to break the internet right here. Businesses want to make money. I know I might be the first person that's ever admitted that. I know it's crazy. These things that sorry. I know these are very toxic things I'm saying right now, but yeah. So all the things he's done with the idea of making money and building his following, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing at all.
How can you sit there with a straight face and say that businesses enjoy making money? Look what Disney is doing.
That's true, except for Disney. Except
What's wrong
for
with
Disney
you and Microsoft and everyone else and all these game companies. What are you talking about? They don't like money.
Clearly they don't. But yeah, so I do think that I don't think Beast is going to be canceled. But this has gotten far worse than I thought it was going to be initially.
Yeah,
remember we were talking about this when it first started happening, and it's gotten worse.
Well, because Nathan was able to get those the Discord logs, and it's like I never would imagine it would have gone this far. But then the Discord logs coming out, you're just like, holy shit! Like having full on conversations about dick sizes with Jimmy present.
Yeah,
and then it shows him leaving the Discord, and everyone's making comments. So it's like it ties him there. But again, like. From being on that side, they're gonna make this go away. They made Turner's video go away, their ex-editor, where I can say right now that everything Turner said in that video is 100% true. But Keemstar and everyone else made that video disappear. And I was talking to Nathan about this earlier. I was like, man, this would be really cool if Turner would come back. But since Turner did like what was it, Big Brother? I think he's completely off of social media.
Which one's Turner? Man. Which one's Turner?
He was the old editor that got fired, and then he came out with the video saying that like just calling Jimmy out on his videos and then saying basically Jimmy's one of those people where he'll ask you for a pizza. This is the best thing he said. This is 100% accurate. He was like, Jimmy's the person where he'll ask you to go get a pizza. So you go get a pizza, come back, he'll open it and he'll be like, well, where's the pepperonis? And you're like, oh shit, my bad. So you go get pepperonis, put them on the pizza, bring it back, and he'll be like, well, where's the chicken? And it's like, it's a perfect example of how he is and the way he acts. And it's like, they made that whole video like of him calling him out about like faking some stuff at the Hooters restaurant for leaving. They made all that sweep under the rug because Jimmy just used his what disease does he have? I forgot what it's called. Anyway, they made that go away.
Wow.
Jake, I made that question last week, but you weren't here. If you just had to guess an approximate percentage of Jimmy's audience that is even aware of all that shit, what would you guess? What would your guess be? Like less than half?
So no, like way less than like a tenth.
Yeah,
right.
Because it's like how many? Because the only way people know about this are people who are on Twitter.
On Twitter,
that's the only place any of this is happening. If you look at his following on Twitter, I think he's at like 30 million. But even then, it's like, are those 30 million following Drama Alert? Are they following all this other stuff that's happening? Probably not.
So it's weird that he addressed it at all because he could totally get away with not even talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, he made a tweet, right? He made one tweet.
Yeah.
I think he can definitely. I think he can get away with not making a video, not making a follow-up video. Like he's not going
to make a video.
He won't make a video addressing any of it. He's just going to do his next viral video in a few weeks.
The one thing they messed up on though was not getting him and Chris to match tweets, because in Chris's tweet he said that he was stepping away. And then in Jimmy's tweet, he said that he was firing Chris. And it's like,
yeah.
But that was their only mess up. And that's all he has to say. And like Beardo said, we're going to get his next banger of a video to come out that's going to break some record or something. And everything's going to be back to normal.
Well, there was some guy that came out with a response like 2 days ago. Drama Alert shared it. A Beast employee. Was his name Chucky or something like that?
Oh, Chucky? Fuck Chucky, bro.
Do you know him?
Yeah, he had just joined when I was getting fired. And again, he's just one of those guys where it's like he's on payroll, dude. Of course, the employees are going to defend him. He's one of the higher ups. So it's like, fuck him, bro.
So let me ask you this. So, and I've talked to you. I talked to you about a lot of this stuff before. You know, you've really talked about it publicly. But I am curious about like, so your first video after you left MrBeast, you got like fucking like 20 million views on that shit. It's fucking wild.
Like 18 million links.
And I know some people have, like on Twitter, they've been like, well, you didn't say you were fired when you left. And it's like, well, I don't think there was any reason to make waves. Like, you left and there was, handshake agreement. Like, I'm going to go my way, do my thing. And I'm sure that was something you already wanted to do anyway. But like, what do you say to people that are like going after you? The few people that are going after you saying, well, you're just saying you got fired now because, all this is happening.
Well, I tell them the truth. I mean, I think it's one thing I've been about on my social media is always being a stand-up truth teller. And it's like, the truth was I was told what I could say. And then when people were like, no, you're not, I literally posted the screenshots of me and Daryl Reeves' conversation where he's telling me what to title it and some other details. And it's like, there's the proof.
Yeah.
Because I was like, my thing is, we had signed a 2-year severance package and there was an NDA attached to it. And I was like, well, I want to make sure I'm not saying anything that breaks that. Cause I was like, so can I make a video? He goes, yeah, make the video, send it to me and I'll approve it. And so send it to him. And that's what I got back.
Yep. So there you go. And so when you deal with when you're dealing with big companies like that, and like because MrBeast is not a YouTuber anymore, he is a fucking mega corporation, and that's just part of it. And I've been saying this shit for years, and I always preface it by saying eventually I know it's going to change, but to this point, I've never had people sign NDAs. It will happen at some point in time. I will have to get that. My attorney has been yelling at me for years to start doing that, but I'm like, it's like it feels gay, But like it's part of it, running a business, things like that. But it does feel like it, like for me, and I know that this is not what it means, but you hear all of these stories about like bad behavior and bad shit going on, and then you can't defend yourself against it. Or vice versa when there's all these agreements in place, you know what I mean? And then like you live on the internet and people can leak stuff out. But then if you're the company that has this in place, then you can't come out. So like I can respond to any fucking thing right now. And anybody says, I'm not tied to anything. And vice versa. People that have ever known me or whatever can say whatever they want. I hate the idea of like getting into the weeds of like, well, we have to control this. And I don't like that. I like people to say whatever the fuck they want. It drives me crazy.
I have something to say.
Okay, go for it.
I am still upset you abandoned us for 2 weeks. I will not be
crying
silent.
about it. She's still crying about it. Listen, Jay did a great job.
Man.
Jay did a great job. Okay,
I wasn't here.
That's how you did a great job.
Yeah, me and Beardo were like, what the? Me, Beardo, and Mike held up the
Been
show.
trying to say something for 15 minutes, and he.
We carried the show on our backs.
No, I
Me,
guess
Beardo,
we
and Mike carried it away.
I gave Jay credit, and he wasn't even here.
And then it's like
Jeremy
Jay
wasn't
did a
here,
great
Jay
job.
wasn't here. Me, Dan, and Mike held it down, and we still had more viewers than Cobra Cast.
No, you didn't. No,
Yeah,
you
We did.
Yes,
We did.
We were
We
checking.
checked it. We checked
we
it
did.
live. Watch the
Check it
VOD.
live. Watch it
We
live.
had more views than Cobra Cast.
Nope.
Listen,
Yeah.
man, we were bringing
Because
it
of
in.
your shitty
People love
shoes and audio.
diversity. Yeah.
That is true. The audio was really.
Chad is
fucking
letting me
bad.
know I did a great
I
job.
tried
Thank
to
you.
help. I think it helped a little bit, but yeah.
Wait, Jay wants to say something. What's going on, Jay?
All right, talk, Jay.
Go ahead, Jay.
All right, never mind. Then. You missed your opportunity.
All right.
Okay, so
You missed your opportunity.
wait, why are you? You should be here. Beardo doesn't get to be second. Fuck that.
Mhm.
What'd I do?
Yeah.
I like being
What'd
in
I
the
do?
middle.
Oh.
What'd I do wrong?
No. You know what? No, fuck this. There. All right, now show's
Being in the
much
middle.
better.
It's much better. Yeah,
Show is much better.
I respect the hell
I
out
like
of
this
that,
layout
actually.
way better.
Can I not be down here with
All right, Jay, did you have something to say?
I don't even think it matters anymore, but
Well, say it, Jay.
the real reason that nothing will happen to MrBeast is because he's featured people in his videos that are on the progressive left side of life, where the same people that are okay with these parades that go on with children and adults dressing inappropriately. And that's why the media doesn't want to really cancel him and all that stuff. And they just go around it. They're turning it into a transphobic issue instead of the real issue. So this just proves what we've all been saying. If you have the right politics, which Dr. Disrespect did not, you could definitely see the difference. And so he'll just make videos and move on. And there'll be a couple people that will say, hey, what about this? And no one will care. It'll just move forward. So we see this more and more every single day, more and more every single day, that if you have the correct politics and you push up the right people, then that is that's all you got to do, and you can get away with whatever you want. It's not going to matter. You might feel a couple bumps in the road along the way, but it's not going to mess you up in the long run. I mean, look, if Jake lost 12,000 followers, that just shows that I'm just saying that the most of the MrBeast audience is probably progressive left on that, so because they don't want to hear anything about Trump, and so that's just where we stand, you know.
True.
When Doc comes back, when Doc does decide to come back, which I think he will, all of his boys that he played games with, Tim, Nick, Z-Laner, and all those guys, they all publicly denounced him, said that we're not going to hang out with him. We don't support that. We're not going to be friends with him anymore. So when Doc comes back, like, who the fuck is he going to play multiplayer games with?
Beardo.
Play with him.
Well,
I think that Doc needs to be as transparent as humanly possible about whatever the conversations were.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, then people can make up their minds.
I think he's got to
DMs, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's got to be
And the fact that he's not showing is because it's probably worse than our imaginations.
Yeah, that's true, and that's not a good thing. And so when you leave something like that open to interpretation,
I prefer people to imagine whatever they want than to show them what really happened.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely
the message, and it's worrying.
What were you holding up there, Savvy? What'd you have going on there?
What?
You held something up.
Yeah,
no, it was because you missed the whole little skit thing, and don't worry about what it actually was.
I was messing
okay?
her hair. I was messing her hair up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
don't worry about what I actually showed. Nobody needs to know about my purchases of my manga.
But I wanted to follow up what Jay was saying though about the whole Beast thing as well though. It's already changed for me that it's instead of doing the right thing, calling out Chris for being inappropriate little kids to, oh, you're just doing this to be relevant. You're just doing this for clout. You're just doing this because your views were down. And it's like, what? So exposing someone for inappropriately talking to a 12-year-old when they're 20 is for clout?
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
That's what this is already shifted to. I'm already getting it all over my TikTok. It's coming to my Instagram. It's my Twitter. And it's just like, this is where we're at now in society.
And
so,
it's a lot of projection.
That's what everybody's going to say.
Yeah, it's just all projection because they're mad because they're like, oh, well, this guy called out my favorite guy, but he doesn't have as many views. You don't have as many views as MrBeast. Like, and it's like, come on, man. Like,
I had someone literally say, you'll never be as good as MrBeast. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk to minors. So cool, man. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty.
I bet, man. I hate to say it. My prediction is MrBeast will be helping out Kamala in her campaign.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a prediction.
I don't know if he wants it, man. If he does that,
has he
a
ever
lot of
really
creators
expressed
did that
support?
with AOC. They played games
Money.
with AOC and all that stuff. So
Has he ever expressed support for any politician?
He's denounced Trump, but that's about it.
He'll 100% go left.
Yeah, he basically said how much he hates Trump, but that's about it.
Yeah. Well, here's
just a prediction.
Just on a side note, like, I mean, this is getting in like the bigger workings of like Hollywood and all this stuff like that. And it's kind of to Jay's point, like there's a lot of really sketchy, really fucked up stuff that goes on in Hollywood. Like there's just a lot of, and it's so commonplace that for a long time people just overlooked it because they felt like there wasn't anything they could do about it. There's a lot of that shit that goes on, and so if you, like Jay said, if you lean to the right, in the right political sphere, the right ideological sphere, they're going to go to bat for you. Typically they will find somebody, this happens a lot, they'll find somebody that is already on the outs, that maybe that's already been blacklisted or whatever, and they'll throw them under the bus and let them get, take the heat for stuff while everybody else. But I mean, there's a lot of this shit that happens all the time. And like all the stuff with like when Kevin Spacey goes down for all the crap he did, that's not even like, his stuff wasn't even as bad as some of the other stories that are just out there floating around about other people. I mean, this happens a lot. So yeah, if it's one of those things that when you get famous and you get a lot of influence and stuff, you think that you're untouchable, and some of these guys really do believe they're untouchable. And I don't think this is going to be the last we ever hear about any of this. James Charles has already been in trouble for more stuff after he got canceled the first time. I don't think these people really change, and so the only real answer, is for them to finally just fuck up bad enough that they end up in jail or something. Because I don't think they're going to stop just, unless people stop watching them. And as we were just talking about, people aren't going to stop watching them over this.
The internet is a funny dichotomy, because at the same time, the internet is forever. But at the same time, the internet forgets very easily.
Yes, I mean, listen, we just had a former president almost assassinated in our country, and they're already just saying, did it happen? I don't know. Well, that was last week, so whatever.
Google's already suppressed it. Yeah, Google,
that is insanity right
Google
there.
Won't even talk about it.
I mean, I went on a rant like that about that last night on CobraCast about how it's absolutely insane that is not the #1 story every day, everywhere you go. And not only the fact that he was nearly assassinated, but the fact that someone died and 2 other people were injured, and it was a failure of the Secret Service. And Google, Facebook, they're all just suppressing the story. Mainstream media doesn't want to talk about it. The only time they talk about it is when they're questioning if it even really happened.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, did you see what Libs of TikTok just posted a few hours ago? We just got tagged in it on
the
on
Call
Twitter.
of Duty thing?
Call of Duty.
Oh, play it.
So here we go. I'll share it right now. They banned the clan tags FJB, FGB, and FKH. You cannot use it because of profanity, but you sure as shit can do FDT.
Yep.
So it's just a video of a guy trying them out. I'll mute it.
What do all those mean? I'm sorry.
So you
Joe
got
Biden.
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right. Thanks, Jay.
And let's go Brandon. So let's go Brandon. Fuck Kamala Harris and fuck Joe Biden. But you can do fuck Donald Trump. But the other ones are banned.
Yep. Dude, Activision is gone.
Well, here's the thing. We knew that there was going to be some. We basically watched history be made, because once again, we haven't had an assassination attempt since Ronald Reagan. Like, this is huge stuff. Like, this is unprecedented. And the fact that we knew that this was going to happen, and then it happened exactly like we predicted, and that they're just burying all this stuff. They know that they were basically cooked, and they go, okay, we have to go into kind of overdrive. And we watched this happen in 2020 as well. We watched them banning people and censoring people and stuff like that.
Don't forget, before you play Warzone, you had to agree the Black Lives Matter bullshit. In Summer of Love, you had to. They made you click a button to agree to.
Wait, they did?
Oh yeah,
How does that work?
Yeah, so it was an update. There was an update, and then it basically gave you this whole like Black Lives Matter spiel, and you had to click a button that says you agree in order to continue.
Fuck.
Yeah,
dude,
this
happened. Is so sad to see with Activision, because Activision is one of the oldest publishers in video game history. I have some MS-DOS games from the early 90s behind me, some of my favorite games published by Activision, and Activision made Atari games.
It's fucking crazy, man. Oh,
it's so sad to see that. And it's not... Activision is basically dead. It's not like... It's not the same people that published your favorite games from the past.
Oh, fuck.
It's different people completely.
None of the companies are. They're all different now.
None. Yeah, that's something we need to like detach from. Oh, but it's Bethesda. Oh, but it's Activision. No, it's not. It's not. It's dead naming.
Yep.
It's not those companies that we used to know.
Same thing with Rocksteady.
Yep. Oh yeah, Rocksteady's fucking
Rocksteady's
cooked now,
done.
bro. What the fuck is like that Mrs. Freeze garbage?
Mrs.
Like,
Freeze, and it's all rainbow, and she's
they get
fat
a
as
fucking
fuck.
pride skin, and she's a fat Asian chick. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What are we doing,
man?
dude?
Like, what the shit is this? Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I mean, it's like, wow, everybody will really think this is good. Man, you know what a good way to get this dead ass game that's free on fucking Amazon Prime to do well? Mrs. Freeze with a fucking pride skin. Good job, buddy.
And then the new Batman animated show, The Cape Crusader, was looking promising, but of course J.J. Abrams got to make the Penguin Oswalda
Female.
Cobblepot, a female penguin.
It just looks like the
I was
penguin.
like, what?
It even looks just like the fucking
Looks
penguin.
just like the
with a
penguin,
fucking
but with
wig.
makeup.
Yeah, with lipstick and a fucking wig. You're like, what the fuck are we doing, man?
So
I
fucking
saw that
dumb.
and I was like, dude, Beardo's gonna be pissed at that.
I was actually looking forward to that show. It looked kind of cool. And then I seen that and I'm like, oh, well, here we go.
I already knew.
They
like,
found a way to fuck it up.
The Question is going to be in that, and that's played by oh fuck, I don't remember her name now. She's a police officer who's like a lesbian. Like, Amazon has checklists. They've told everybody that this is what they needed to do. That every project that they do has to have a certain amount of women in it. They have to have LGBTQ representation. They have to have diversity of race and religion and all this stuff portrayed in front of and behind the camera. So we knew that these projects were going to have this stuff in it. But now they're just they can't hide it until the show comes out now. They're like talking about it. That stuff's getting out now because the internet does so much digging to find out what's going on.
Back to the Beast thing. The Associated Press wants to interview me about it.
Oh shit!
I would say I've got a more respectable company. Geeks and Gamers has already done the interview, so you can go fuck yourself. I would not trust the AP to actually be truthful.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Tread carefully with mainstream stuff, man.
Yes, yeah, I would absolutely.
I'm not saying not to do it. It's up to you.
Well,
just
I will say
carefully.
this, and I want to. This is like for real, but like Jake is just a regular dude. I know everybody says like, oh, he was with MrBeast. He's a big star. He's got millions of followers. Like, Jake has been so complimentary of the Geeks Gamers audience, which actually was like super cool to me, because I was like, holy shit, this dude's been on the MrBeast fucking crew. And he's been like, man, your audience like is so freaking like passionate. And
it is, man. That's the thing. Coming from a viral based audience to this. It's just a breath of fresh air, man, because it's people like me and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
A viral audience. A viral based audience is basically like everyone. It's everyone, including people who have nothing in common with you. So coming to this, which is like our people, my people, the people in the chat know the stuff I talk about, the stuff I like, the stuff I grew up with. It's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I don't think the Hawk Tua girl is going to last very long because she's a viral audience.
Look at this.
Shit about her, dude. I'm saying I hate it, bro.
Relentless says every time I hear Jeremy, I look at Beardo, because I've got
down.
You know what? Jay can't even be here. So, like Jay, he's not even. He doesn't even respect the panel enough to be here. He just left.
He's getting Pop-Tarts.
Agreed, Hayden. The best corner of the internet. Yes, it is. It absolutely is, and that's one thing I'm very happy about. I've talked to people, about what we do, and it's real simple. Like, if you just are honest and you don't disrespect the audience, there's not going to be any cancellations going on here. There might be people that disagree with you. You're going to get called gay a lot. That's just part of it. You're just going to get called gay. Beardo's going to get called fat. That's what happened.
That shit's wild, bro.
That was skinny little wigs.
Watching Beardo slowly just like sink down into himself. He got called fat. Was told he had skinny legs, and he's working out hard. He's trying like to,
You're gonna get memed on a lot for sure, but it's all meant in good fun, and that's pretty much that's gaming culture. It's like God, man, I remember. I'll never forget this. I don't know if he hasn't probably watched in a while. I got this friend. He's got like an accent. This is like back when I first created Geeks and Gamers, and I hung out with him. We played Call of Duty all the time, and he was a fucking ladies' man, dude. He could talk. He could talk to some chicks, and he was talking to these chicks one time, and he was like making up this bullshit story about like going to like this Italian restaurant, and then after he's gonna go look at this art museum, and just I'm thinking to myself like, no, you're not. You're about to play Call of Duty and call like 12-year-olds F words and eat pizza. That's what you're gonna do.
He's gonna go hog him.
Yeah, like you're such a piece of shit. Like you're lying so bad. And I'm like, that's gaming culture though. We just talk shit, we have fun. I'm like, you're not gonna go to an Italian restaurant. You're not going to an art gallery. You're gonna come home and play Call of Duty and call all these kids names. That's what you're gonna do. And eat fucking 2-day-old pizza. That's what you're gonna do. You
the life.
Loser. Yes, that is the life. But
hell yeah,
that's what we do. I was just like an art museum. What the fuck are you doing? Oh shit! But, no, he would. You should have heard. I wish I could repeat some of the stuff he would say to people in Call of Duty. And he had like he was from Nigeria, so he had like this really kind of like thick accent, and the things he would say and the ways he would say it, and he couldn't say motherfucker. He would say mother bitch. He didn't, and so it was the best shit ever, man.
Bro, you will never get cooked by you get cooked by a Nigerian, bro. Those guys, they come up with some wild ass shit to say. Yeah,
it was so good.
You mother bitch.
Was he Indian? Because I had an Indian friend who said that.
No, he wasn't. I would actually.
Yeah, he's Nigerian.
I would. You know the difference between Nigeria? Do you know the difference between African and Indian, Savvy?
Yeah, come on.
I didn't hear that part. I'm not really here right now. I'm still thinking about the inevitable heat death of the universe.
That's fair.
Oh, God,
was he Indian? Is Nigerian Indian?
Was he Indian?
How brown was his skin, really? Yeah.
It's very frustrating when you're mad and you're surrounded by people who speak a language that's not your first language, it's your second language, and you cannot express the full the fullness of your anger. So I kind of get it.
Brock dropped 20 gifted memberships earlier. Brock's always telling everybody to hydrate, so make sure you're hydrated. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate you, Brock. The man, the myth, the legend himself, always dropping those gifted memberships. We got Get Woke, Go Broke for 50.
50.
I honestly believe Chris became a tranny to protect his PDF file side. Since that community is the most protective community, MrBeast knew about what Chris was doing. Make you think all of this giving back he does is to hide his past. Well, I 100% agree with the idea of a lot of people do this whole like I'm doing this because they're trying to hide a lot of their past, because that is the most protected community. And specifically to that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Jake, you knew Chris, so like you said back in the day, he was like a redneck, fucking talking shit, driving trucks, and now
the only weird part was him wanting to get a divorce, and then he got his wife to be like, all right, I'll get a divorce if we go through Christian marriage counseling. And then halfway through it, she ends up being pregnant. You're kind of just like, what? That was the only weird part with that. But apparently there was stuff going on behind the scenes, because I've also talked to Chris's older sister, and she said stuff was happening way back in the day. So who knows, dude?
Yeah, because she recently spoke out, right?
She spoke out. She's been vocal a little bit, but then she backed off. She's just trying to live her life.
Probably getting crushed by the fucking weirdos on Twitter. After she said something
but she's a sweetheart. She's married with I think she's got some kids, but she reached out to me on Facebook, which was really cool.
Yeah, this whole story is just so fucked, man. It really is.
I agree with the first part that guy said. The second part about Jimmy giving back, that one's hard because Jimmy's been giving back for so long. It's like, how much of this that's when you start questioning how much did Jimmy know, and is that why he did it? But I think it's just because Jimmy knew he would get views. Because he goes, oh, if I gave a homeless guy 10 grand, I'm probably gonna make 40 in ad revenue.
Yeah. Well, and like, I mean, look, there's a good feeling that comes from helping people if you're in a position to do it. You feel good, you know, and that's not a bad thing. I mean,
I've seen a handful of people on that team do some fake crying, so I don't know if they really feel good. You know what I'm saying? I've also heard certain people on that team say these people suck for content. Go interview everyone in line and find me people that are good for content. So I don't know if it's about feeling good, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I remember the first, like one of Jimmy's first, there's a video where he got a sponsor deal or something, and they offered him like all this money, and then he was like, well, if you give me this amount of money, I'm gonna go give it away, and I'll make this much money or something like that. Like that was always his focus.
It's weird. Like there's one thing helping people, and then there's recording it, like recording yourself give $20 to a homeless person, and then doing it for clout. Like, are you doing it out of the kindness of your heart? Or are you doing it for clicks?
Yeah. And that's my biggest argument when it comes to his MrBeast philanthropy page, because it's like, it's not philanthropy, bro. Philanthropy is you're doing it without anyone knowing, out of the kindness of your heart. Your philanthropy page is literally, I mean, he's trying to say he built houses in Jamaica. It's like, well, you didn't. There was already an organization building houses. You just donated X amount of money and then took credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's the same with the wells in Africa and all that stuff. And it's like, you're just doing this for views because you know that giving back and helping people gets views, and here's living proof of it. So
go ahead, Savvy.
Yeah, I liken it to the there was a nurse or an ER doctor or something that set up their camera down the hall and then filmed themselves crying, leaning against the wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Being like, oh, you got to pick yourself up after you lose one.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Like I personally think like one thing that I hate is when people put like their face palm in a thumbnail on YouTube. I personally think that those are the scum of the earth. Like
those are the scum of the earth, and most of them are gay. I have a Bible verse to share with you guys. After calling Jeremy gay, I have a Bible verse to share with you guys. Matthew 6:3. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. I mean, not even your left hand is supposed to know that you're giving to the needy with your right hand, let alone other people.
I know what it was getting at, and it's really fucking sweet, but all I could think of, that's called The Stranger.
I was like, I saw Savvy. Savvy is a twisted, demented person.
Could you explain it to me?
I don't get it.
Wait, you don't know? You don't know about that?
No, I actually don't.
Oh my god, that's so sweet and innocent and so cute. Okay,
Dan's
so
not innocent.
No, I'm just dumb.
Yes, he's just
dumb. So you sit on your hand to make it numb, and then you with it, but because your hand doesn't feel it.
So you got that from Jesus saying that?
Yeah.
Checks out.
I am an unholy individual. It's fine.
Yikes.
She's a witch, you guys. Did you
You have no idea.
This is not okay. It's just not.
Wow, that's wild.
What is that clip from? Why is he crying? Why is Kirk Herbstreit crying?
Oh, dude,
that was the Black Lives Matter.
Was that a George Floyd thing?
No, that was what was the other guy? The
Jacob Blake.
Yes, that was Jacob Blake when he did that. I'll play the whole thing.
This is not okay. It's just not.
It's not.
And we got to do better.
Wait, is that not a bet that he's doing? Was that genuine?
Yes, that was genuine.
He's like,
that's Kurt, right?
Herbstreit's always been a pussy.
Yeah, leave it to a white woman on ESPN to cry for a bunch of black dudes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that white girl saw on the plane. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But if you want to, we can masculine it up a little bit, okay?
On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head.
Well, that says don't get distracted.
Holy shit.
Potato head. Oh my
It was such a vicious attack. How will he ever recover?
Words hurt me so much. Oh.
All right, here. We got alpha male here now.
I just feel like a young man. I'm so young. I can't believe it. I'm the youngest person. I am a young, vibrant man. I look at Joe. I don't know about him. I don't know.
I'm a young, vibrant man.
I'm the youngest.
Joe. I don't know.
My African American friend over here.
I do want to say one thing though about the charity stuff. There is definitely a line that you don't want to cross when it comes to that. I know for me personally, I've posted videos of some of the stuff we've done simply to bring awareness to
No, it's different.
things that you can help out and be a part of, and donate if you want. Because I get asked all that. I try not to talk about it personally, but I get asked a lot. Like, actually today I got an email, someone that wanted to know if I was going back to Haiti, and that they wanted to go, or they wanted to get their church involved because of the things that were going down. I was like, yeah, I'm not going back anytime soon. But yeah, if you're, I guess it all at the end of the day, it's where your heart motive, like the motives of your heart and that whole thing. Is it just to say, look at me, look how good I am, look at me? Then that's the wrong motive. So
yeah.
That's
a lot of people misuse it, and that's that's really
it did become trendy to go on TikTok and film yourself giving out food to homeless people, so stuff like that. So, but then at the end of the day, it's like those guys are still hungry. So is it good that they got food even though they were used in a video? So
one thing is when you clickbait it like they're doing on MrBeast Philanthropy, it's like,
yeah, I haven't seen it.
We built a village. We gave every family in a village a full year's salary. It's like, this is all just clickbait. Like, this is some shit you would expect a typical YouTuber to post.
His philanthropy videos are almost the same as like his regular Meese videos, and the way he approaches them too.
Yep.
Like there's really no difference between the two.
I saw a comment.
Same shit, different channel.
I saw a comment on I think it was Asmongold video talking about this, and the comment was like, "I locked 100 attorneys on an island, and the first one that can get me clear wins $1 million." That'd be the next Beast video.
That's pretty good, actually.
So yeah, because you look at then you got here's a MrBeast one where it's I built 100 houses and gave them away. That was on the MrBeast channel, and I think they fucked up because I don't think that was supposed to be on the MrBeast channel. It's supposed to be on the Philanthropy channel, but.
Yeah.
Well, like, it's the same title, same thumbnail, and it's like, it's not. You're not doing it for the kindness of your heart. You're doing it for clicks and views.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with Jeremy when he says that there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same as doing it just out of the kindness of your heart, and you don't even need people to see it. You don't even need people to know about it. But at the end of the day, at least those people like they're getting something in exchange for his views, for his money, for his clicks. And
I would compare him though to like a typical homeless person now, where it's like you've got the homeless person on the side of the street saying, "Please give me money for food." So you give them money, but then it turns out that they're like a multi-millionaire because they're making like $100,000 a year off of like pulling on the heartstrings of people. And that's kind of what Jimmy's doing. He's pulling on the heartstrings, like, look what I did for all these needy people. Look at this. Look at the good I'm doing. And then through that, he's just making money and getting views for it. It's not like he cares. Yeah. And I guess the comparison would be that it's not like the homeless person's actually homeless. They're just paying off the feelings that people have to help others in need. And that's what he's doing. He's like, oh yeah, if I'm helping people in need, people are going to want to watch this and I'll get so much money off of it.
Dude, and sometimes mindless charity, like giving money to a homeless guy, is one of the worst things you can do for him. Like you're just doing charity without any thought behind it. You can actually be hurting that person.
Yeah, it's a go ahead, Mike.
It's a tough thing, like Jay said. A lot of it is like heart content, and that's really hard to ascertain whether or not somebody's doing it altruistically or not. But and the other thing with social media is there's some people that's their whole life and that's all they do, is they just go out and that's all they do is record themselves helping people or whatever, and that's their brand. Or you have somebody like, you know, like Jake said, you know, MrBeast. It's like when there's no difference in the content, then it kind of feels disingenuous if you really look at it as far as what the two things are mirroring, you know. But then you also, you know, have things like you know, sometimes you have like a YouTuber, they're like, hey, I met this person. There was a this recently happened. A guy met this this homeless guy or whatever that he always saw, and he learned his life story, and they ended up like doing a GoFundMe and raised a bunch of money for the guy, and he wrote like a book and stuff, like, you know. So sometimes stuff happens, but at the same time, like with what Dan was saying, you know, there's the don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing or whatever. There's also, like, you know, a conversation in the Bible about when you give, like, give in secret, because if you give in public and everybody sees you and they say, oh, what a great job, well, now you've gotten your reward. So some of it isn't necessarily like, it's not necessarily criticizing you, but it's saying, hey, all right, cool, now everybody saw and you feel good about yourself and you helped a person, and like, good on you, man, you got your reward, you know. But like, if you're somebody that's trying to also do things right and to help people just for the sake of helping people, you're not always going to record every person that you help, and you're not gonna get notoriety for everything that you do. And I know a lot of people that do things that people will never hear, like you'll never hear about them. I've helped people that I don't expect anybody to ever hear about, you know, like
guys, if you ever knew the stuff I do that I don't talk about.
Guys, if you ever heard about, but like, that's the thing though, like, I mean, you know, Jay never talks about it, but Jay does a lot of stuff to help people out, and Jay's done a lot of really cool stuff, you know, in Haiti, and that's a horrible place. I know a lot of people have gone there and helped a lot of people over there because it's important, you know, and stuff, but Jay isn't posting it all over YouTube and stuff. So it's hard to judge that kind of stuff, but I think you can also look at somebody and go, I don't know, man, this doesn't feel right. And I think going by what that feeling that you get sometimes can give you an indicator of whether or not you should be supporting somebody like that. So
Mike is randomly echoing.
Yeah, well, he's black.
That's not me. I don't know where that's coming from.
It just happened to me too.
Welder says, just got here to say, hail Geeks and Gamers and hail Bro Science. And I agree with Jay, and I'm going to leave now. So I have something to listen to at work in the morning before Geeks and Gamers Daily. Oh, yeah, Jeremy is gay. Thank you. I hope you have a great day at work, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the show. Look who's here. ABF in the house with 50 gifted memberships.
Congrats on your court case.
Boom. There we go. There we go.
Speaking of court case, if there's any sports fans, you see Odell beat his lawsuit against Nike.
Did he?
Did he really?
That's huge.
Holy shit.
Apparently they owed him like $20 million of his contract that they weren't giving him, and then he showed up with like 9 lawyers and won. I'm like, hell yeah.
By the way, speaking of sports, shout out to Ryan. He got a 1.3, I think, million views on his Olympic video the other day on Sports Wars. So,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You know,
speaking of sports, when are we going to do the wrestling stream, Jeremy?
Linko Kenobi for 20 says, what's up, guys? Hey, Beardo. I was going to watch Batman also, but after the gender swap with Penguin, I was upset. I made a video about it and had mixed reviews. I'm probably going to watch it to roast it. Hail the 199.
Shout out, Linko.
Yeah. Hey, do it. Get that content. I really do want to do the wrestling stream, though.
I know you do.
I do.
But bro, like, this is like, look at what happened. What has happened to wrestling?
I know.
John Cena's retiring, bro.
I know.
You outlasted Super Cena. Come on, man. This is wild.
We also got to do a one-off bragging rights.
Yes, we do.
We also got to play Turtles in Time.
Yes.
So Jeremy has a bunch of unfulfilled promises to everyone in this panel.
Yeah, it's I'm a terrible person.
Well, here's the thing. I stopped bringing up the wrestling stream for a while, and he would bring it up. I'm like, now I gotta talk to you.
You gotta do it.
He abandons us. He abandons his promises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just leaves.
Sounds like Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe, what are you doing?
Like a true toxic male.
Sleepy D-Day Cobra.
Let's see.
Welcome back to another video.
Zodlander says, I just finished Mahler's Boogie vid. He is talking about self-harm and self-delete himself. I wanted to delete and self-harm, and I did. I got the scars to prove it. There is help, Boogie. Talk to someone. Yeah, with Boogie.
Boogie's pretending.
Boogie ultimately he's
Boogie's
playing
one
it
that
up.
faked cancer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's I can't believe that I used to watch Boogie genuinely back in the day.
He used to be a very level-headed guy.
He really did, and I don't know if it's because of like his condition.
So
and all
long
that,
ago,
but it's
though.
So bad. Go ahead, Jake.
I was gonna say Boogie has let YouTube get to him the same way. Was it Nico Avocado let YouTube get to him, where it starts becoming let's do everything possible for views, fuck morals, fuck my health. Anything and everything for views, and look what happened to Nico Avocado. He's now.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
He's
the one that
He's a
started off like
mukbanger. Nikocado
Big
avocado.
fat guy that
Eats
eats
all
like
the
a
food.
million
Yeah.
pounds of food.
He started off as like this. He started off as like this skinny vegan, but
he's like
nobody
a
was
skinny
watching him.
vegan. He played violin or something like that.
Yeah,
and
he
I
played
forgot what
violin.
class
He was
in.
like 160 pounds or something.
Yeah,
when
he was
started,
tiny when he
and
first
now
started.
he's like well over 300 pounds.
Yeah,
I would
he's
say
in
he's
a,
over
he's in a
400.
what do you call it? He's in one of those
Is he
scooters.
at fours now?
Mukbangers. I think he's over
he's
400, dude.
That's wild.
You look,
yeah.
you look at him, and that's all he does. It's like he let YouTube and views and the numbers get to him, where he's like, "I'll do anything for it."
Imagine
and now
the
Boogie
smell.
has followed suit.
Hold on, here you
What's
go. Here you go.
wild is,
Look,
like-
look. Here's the thumbnails.
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
Go back to his
my
old videos. Like,
I
if you
can
go back to some of his older
smell
ones,
those
That
thumbnails.
fat chick that's
Yep.
with him, she used to
Yeah.
be skinny
Is he
too.
kissing another guy?
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gay.
He's
He's
kissing
super
the dude in
fucking
that
gay.
one.
Well, of course
He's gay.
Here's
That's
the
never,
thing.
that's never been like an
Yikes.
issue because you can tell right off the rip because the way he acts, the way he carries himself.
Jeremy,
whatever,
look
but
at
I don't have a problem with
views,
that.
man.
It's like you look at if you go to his old
One of his
content,
older videos.
it's
Wait till you
nothing
see
like
what
this. He looks
like.
nothing like this.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
And then now he's well over 400 pounds.
Look at
dude.
Jeremy.
It's so
Look at
funny
those
because he
views,
did a-
Jeremy.
he did that
Just for eating
collaboration
pasta.
with Oompaville. He did that
Listen,
collaboration.
Jeremy, what are you
with
doing
Oompaville.
with your life?
And like, I really thought that he was going to start losing weight because after he was with Oompaville, he started losing weight, but now he's
Yeah.
just gaining it back.
No, he went back. Dude, he went on a rant one time where he just like talked to his audience and he was like, he's like, I could be not doing this. I used to be healthy and I used to not have health problems, but it's all for the content. It's all for the views. And everybody's like,
It's
yo,
so
he's starting his
disgusting,
villain arc.
dude.
And we thought he was getting better and he got worse. Yeah. Like,
Okay, let me give you my philosophy in life. Okay, I try to set very like realistic expectations. So like anytime this is no bullshit. When I go to the doctor, the first thing I do is I'm like, when he questions me and I'm like, am I going to die? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, whatever you say is good news at this point, as long as I'm not going to die. I have a goal of every day. I don't want to see any men making out in any capacity, and as long as I don't see that, I'm having a good day. It doesn't matter what else fucks up in my life. If I don't see two men making out, it's a good day. You just made this a bad day with that fucking
my
thumbnail.
bad. All right, let me
Not only was
cleanse.
it
All
two
right, let me
men,
cleanse.
it
There
was
we go. There's a short.
I brought him up.
A cleanse.
No, that's not much better than two guys making out.
That just makes me sick.
Takis,
Dude.
man. You gotta love the Takis, though.
Dude,
Dude,
he
show him
literally
like
sits
when he
down
first
and
started.
he has
Show
one of
him
those
first
grabber
started.
sticks. He has a
he
grabber
does.
stick so he
To,
can
like, grab his
the
food?
Yeah, he has a
He can grab
grabber.
the food and bring it to him so he doesn't have to move because
Bro,
he's so
this shit's
fucking
wild.
fat.
My
And he makes so
90-year-old
much-
He is obsessed with the views and the content.
Uh-huh.
And that's why he's the way he is. And so that's why I was saying like Boogie's
He's gonna
just
kill
following
himself.
him.
Yeah,
doing
well,
it.
because he buys like a ton of food and makes a video. He
Notice
puts
how
out a
everybody
video
knows about
every
this guy but
single
Jeremy.
day, which is how he was able to
I also
get
didn't
like
know.
grow.
Dude's probably got he's probably gonna have a heart attack way
He's
too
had
early.
health
Literally,
problems.
his viewers are like waiting for that.
Ben's
to happen.
here.
Yes, he has like
Yeah, I'm
horrible
here
health
now. I'm
problems.
here
And
now.
we've we saw the same shit with like Eugenia Cooney on the other side of it, where she
Who?
was literally starving herself.
She's
Eugenia
terrifying.
was
Who?
like she was like
She
an
was
I don't know
the
who that
skinny
is.
one that everybody was
Yeah.
like super scared about was going to die.
so
Okay,
she
yeah, I know
was
who that is.
she was a YouTuber. She was like emo. She did like fashion and stuff like that. And then
It's not
she
a
started.
phase, it's a phase.
She
She's like
started
streaming
starving
now, and she
herself.
puts out TikToks. Same thing. People
Yeah.
are just waiting for her to.
She started
like-
starving herself, and then she
I
started
don't know,
getting really
man. If I
skinny.
could get a big bowl of sketty or mac and cheese
Gross.
and get 2 million
And then
views,
spill it in your friend's
Get
car.
paid
That's
and
like,
get
hey, man.
paid to eat it.
Or fall asleep with it in your bed and wake up with a spoon.
I
stuck
spill
in
stuff
it.
in people's car by accident.
What a
I think
fantastic
you
world.
purposely
Why,
spilled stuff in my
why
car.
does
though,
Savvy
Gina. I
look
think it was,
grossed
like,
out? Why do
intentional.
you look grossed out?
Because
Because she is.
Don't
Yeah, I'm
disrespect
just-
macaroni and cheese.
Well,
Don't disrespect macaroni and
No,
cheese.
I love mac and cheese, but I also know it's dangerously unhealthy. And just seeing, I'm still healing because I actively
give a
like do
fuck
not
about
try
none
to
of
look
that.
at avocado boy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that
Like
was
that's
rough.
just so gross to me.
That was
It
rough.
makes me nauseous.
That was rough. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for
Ketchup?
that.
I want mac and
That
cheese
was
now.
really
That's
fat
good.
phobic. Good job.
Okay, you know what? No, I will say it. I am phobic, all right? That is
Look
so
at those
fucking
views,
gross.
Jeremy. Think of the views.
I don't care.
gross.
Keep it up.
Savvy,
Really
have you-
fat
hey,
phobic.
Savvy,
Keep it up.
Have you considered the fat people's feelings?
I
I
know.
don't give a fuck about fat people's feelings because they're gonna go down to the goddamn Cheesecake Factory and fucking order 6 different things just for an appetizer. Holy fuck!
We gotta get savvy on bro science. We
Fat
gotta get
shaming
savvy on
works.
bro
Walk to the
science.
Cheesecake Factory at least. Don't just
Let-
drive there with your little scooter.
Last bro science, we were making fun of fats and X-wing, like the level-headed father
What
figure
is that terminology?
was like.
You're making fun of fats. It's
Where's
exactly
it?
that.
You're making fun of
And it's
the
like-
fats.
Yes.
And it's like, hey, they're people too. And me and Beardo were like, are they?
Are they? Barely.
Good lord. All right, we gotta
we had a
get.
guy.
Oh,
We
go ahead.
real quick. We had a guy at the National Sports Car Convention that was with us, and he's at least 450. And I was like, dude, why? I felt so bad for him. He was a kind, like, sweetheart, but I was like, dude, you gotta stop. You need to lose so much weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unhealthy, and you don't want to see someone die before they should. Obesity is like the #1 killer in America now, and there's no reason for it. And statistically speaking, literally the average for women in America, they are built like a goddamn Blastoise.
Yeah, y'all were talking about that the other
That's
day.
that.
Yo, does the Blastoise have the sunglasses on or no sunglasses? 'Cause
No
I'm-
sunglasses.
Squirtle.
It's not even a cool one.
Damn it.
Looking
Oh,
like a
that's
milk
Squirtle. That's right.
All right, we got to catch some super chats. So Beardo. By the way,
fat as fuck,
is
so,
is
yeah.
is
I was just about
Tomac
to
here?
say.
Yeah, because
eat
Tomac,
pizza
we have a 50 that came in right at the end of daily the other day. But if Tomac's not here, we'll wait and read it on daily tomorrow. So
Yeah, Tomac, let us know. Let us know. We got Celluloid Dream with the $10. Jeremy sulking the saggy bile-filled teat of Susan WOJ.
Susan Wojcicki.
Susan
not even-
Waj.
She used to
doesn't
be
even
the
work
she
in
was
YouTube
she was the CEO. She used to be the CEO.
Oh
of
yeah,
YouTube.
that's right. That's right.
Celluloid Drink gave more than $2.
Hey,
And he didn't say that Dan
Wow.
was gay.
damn! Wow.
Moving up in the world.
Wow.
Louis C for $10. Dear Jake the Viking, this is the last game I invite. I send your ass. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got that last 2 invites. I wrote your gamer tag perfect.
A little bit of Stan Eminem.
Nagranol for $10. Happy pre-birthday month, Tuesday night's main event, Jay and Beardo. You can never start the grift too early. Here's to many more. Well, 4 more Tuesday night's main event to wish you a happy birthday month. You can get older, but don't grow up.
That's
Hey,
right.
thank you, Sean. Appreciate that.
I'll be right back, Jay. You're in charge. Oh boy, we know how that goes.
Uh-oh.
Ben's Corn Farm for $10. You think Michael Bay's upcoming Skibbity toilet?
Did you say Ben's Corn Farm?
Ben's Corn Farm.
Oh my!
You have a corn farm?
Come on, man.
I guess so.
Dude, you live out in Nebraska?
Come on,
Holy
man.
shit.
I didn't realize this. This is news to me. So, thanks for letting me know about my corn farm.
Yeah. Ben's allergic to corn.
I think one of your 12
I
kids
actually
might
am,
have picked up a hobby.
Yeah, Ben can't touch corn.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Ben's Corn Farm for $10. You think Michael Bay's upcoming Skibbity toilet franchise is bad? There's an upcoming adult animated musical comedy Talking Fun Gel about Talking Fun Gel named Spermageddon. Variety.com has an article on it.
What?
Spermageddon.
What are these words that you're saying, Beardo?
I just heard Spermageddon.
I'm just reading, dude. I'm just reading.
Not very well.
Nice.
What are you reading?
Yeah,
I didn't mispronounce not one fucking word in there.
I think Beardo's doing a great job.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. What didn't I not do? What didn't I don't do?
What? What?
What did I don't do?
Right, next.
Jerk off Juggernaut for $10.
Maybe we shouldn't have went next.
These people are special.
Jerk off Juggernaut for a 10.
No disrespecting the chat, please, Ben.
Yeah, come on, Ben.
You might want to go check on your corn farm.
Jeez, Ben.
What
They
happened?
disrespected
Act
me
like
first.
you've been here.
What happened?
Ben has a
Ben is disrespecting the
That's why he
chat.
had to leave. He had to leave to check on the corn farm to make sure.
Ben's making fun of Viper Chief again.
Why would you do that,
Jesus, Ben.
Jerk off Juggernaut for a 10. I would just like to say that I'm proud of the fact I've never once been recommended MrBeast until this controversy came up. I've only known of he existed, nothing more. Ministry of Wrong Thing for a $10. MrBeast ex-employee Dogpack404 totally exposed MrBeast for not only faking numerous aspects of his videos, but running illegal scams, gambling, and using psychological tricks aimed at kids.
Yeah, I watched that video.
Jake,
Thoughts on that, Jake?
I mean, he's not wrong. I saw that video. There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack. That's why I was calling out Chucky, because Chucky tried to like defend it. But then Chucky didn't actually say anything. It was wild, but yeah.
I mean, like, I've
always thought that if you to enter a giveaway you had to pay. I thought that was illegal.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to have a
It's
lottery
like
license for
free
that.
gambling. It's like gambling for kids.
Yeah,
That's why they're
and so
wondering. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why they're
remember when
wondering,
Jimmy
like,
was
how
doing
is
the
this on
t-shirt thing?
YouTube? How is it? How is he able to get away with this?
Well,
So when I was talking to Travel Channel, because I was talking to Travel Channel when my Conjuring House video blew up. Travel Channel reached out; they want to do Ghost Hunt show with me. It was awesome, and I was telling them, well, we should do like a contest where you give away money. It was it's apparently on TV it's a lot stricter, but apparently YouTube doesn't have any like regulation on how YouTube giveaways or give away money.
But that's not entirely true. So YouTube may not, but it's still down to the state laws. And so he's most likely violating state laws. It's just, are they really going to go after him?
Right.
Because back
For
on
simple
Twitch, there was a big issue. This is before I switched to mobile gaming, so it was a while ago. But people were getting in trouble for running giveaways for subscribers. It turns out that they were violating some state laws, and then if they were Canadian, obviously a country law. So that's the only reason why I know about any of that. But I'm surprised that YouTube didn't try to crack down on them as well.
I mean,
because look how much money Beast makes YouTube. They're not going to do shit.
It really comes back to like, what type of parents are just like letting their kids join in on shit like this, like without like any, and that's really old. I'm not taking blame away from MrBeast. There's blame to be had there, but it really comes back to like at the end of the day, it's the parents. Like, can you make sure your kid is not like entering what parent is letting their kids go to these things and get involved in this stuff and all of that?
The same parent that is letting YouTube raise their child.
That is true.
Yep.
It is true.
The iPad kids.
The same type of parent that would let their child change genders, moist critical. Maybe we shouldn't let these, maybe they shouldn't have the ability to make that decision.
Someone had a better response than the Sneako's marriage argument. They were like, you can't get a tattoo until you're 18.
Jeez, it's unbelievable.
And I'm like, that's the perfect response to that. So you're trying to say that it's okay for a kid to go through a complete sex change, but you cannot get a tattoo until you're 18.
Yeah.
More permanent than a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a way better argument than this whole marriage thing and like the age gap. No, like just go tattoo based.
I can't go to a Disney fucking theme park without my fucking ID, but I can go vote for president with nothing. Welcome to America. Fucking retarded, man. It's absolutely like everything's so ass
the Democrats voted in favor of not having your ID at the ballot booth.
Yes. Dude, like I took Krista to Disney like this is a few months ago. Krista, I couldn't believe it. They were asking for her ID. She goes, what did you say, Krista? You're like, you need my ID for this, but I can vote without one. I was like, damn, Krista.
Based.
I was like, damn, Krista.
Look at her little smirk. She's like, yeah, I said it.
Dude, looking at it from the outside, it's so.
She's like, yeah.
Looking at it from the outside, it's so obviously for the illegals, man.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
100%. It's 100%.
It's so obvious.
But yeah, I mean, it's social media. The age of social media has changed everything, and yeah, you have a lot of people that shouldn't be parents that are letting YouTube raise their kids. They're gonna grow up really fucked up.
Let's keep it moving.
All right.
Yeah, Jay, you're supposed to be in charge. Why did you let that much dead silence happen?
Damn it, Jay. What are you doing?
Come on,
I think
Jay.
I'm on a delay. I hear echo.
I'll say this. I agree with Jay.
Yeah.
I agree with Jay.
Plus, it's my birthday. Give me a break.
It's not
Yeah.
your fucking
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Not
Is
your
it today?
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
All right.
Jay.
No.
Is that
Still one
Jay?
of the- That's still one of the best internet.
Do you
videos
not know
ever.
that one?
What is that one?
Oh, Krista, explain it.
He tripped this poor actor.
Well, we should post the video instead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
That's not what happened. I'm looking through these little Geeks and Gamer clips, and there's like they're all of like me. What is this? Bear.
That's because you're
Absolutely
content.
amazing.
You
What
are
is all
rocking
that?
You're
content.
entertaining and
I
a
can delete
great
these.
source of laughter.
No, you
Shadow
are
saying for a
content.
10.
Jay.
Yeah, Chris is gonna pull it up and she can explain it. Go ahead, Beardo.
Shadow saying for a $10.
magic.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. That is my bad. I hit the button. I was.
Look at Beardo, he's mad.
Oh,
He's scratching his
that's
nose
on
and he
me,
sits
Beardo.
back in his
That's on
chair.
me. That's
Oh,
on me.
I don't care. I don't
I just
care.
admitted my
Black
fault.
your magic.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care about any of this.
Bro, I thought that was the super chat.
All right, here we go. So, little backstory is
Do
Krista
we
and
have to
Jay.
show the end?
Krista and Jay are on a live stream, hanging out at Disney.
Way
And,
to freeze it right on my lip.
Shout out to Park Hoppin.
Wow, that's a big nostril.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Go
I
ahead,
can
Chris.
see your brain.
here we go.
Oh.
Oh, look what it is.
Oh my god.
Hey, Tigger.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he flew.
Hold on. Can you please? I'm
He's like, I'm
sorry.
done.
It's one of my
You gotta
favorite
back it
videos,
up to
man.
when he trips again.
This
Just
is
wait
the best
till the
part.
camera turns around.
Watch
good.
Jay. Watch Jay. He can't hold it together. And then he says, "Why would you trip in front of me?" Like you planned it. Look.
First of all, no one was hurt. Why would you fall in front of me? All people, sweet Jesus, help me, because I'm trying not to laugh. There's kids crying around us.
Oh god, dude, I'm dying. It's the best part is when he first fell and he goes, "Ha ha, boo, fell." No,
No, he felt no.
because he hears all kids crying and Chris is like totally like, "Oh my god."
No!
No! It's so good. Oh god, dude, I died when I saw that video.
Krista, how many
Oh,
video?
yeah,
How many views did that get on Instagram?
Oh gosh, I think it's at 2 million for the short.
So wild.
It just actually hit 26K on YouTube, so that's awesome.
The loathsome poo tripper.
I
Jay
ripped a
tripped
fart.
me.
I ripped a fart in the Haunted Mansion, and like I thought that
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna get like 2 million. So
Got a 500,000.
Dude, I'm fucking
Chris, I had the
dying. It's
camera right in
so
my
funny.
face.
Subscribe to Park Hoppin for more videos like that.
Yeah, very educational. Farting on the Haunted Mansion and tripping poo.
Poo tripped.
Tripping poo.
No.
Oh man.
Stephen
Hey,
D.
by the way, we still have the
You good, buddy?
we still have the
Dude,
square up
Beardo's
from
so
last week,
upset,
Beardo.
bro.
You have the square up from last week.
You have the square up. What's we? Who's we?
Krista, throw it on the sheet for him.
At some point, I'll read Beardo if you want me to.
Stephen D. Leon for a $5. What's the
I know
difference?
words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
What a punk bitch.
Sorry,
Look at how
I didn't mean
bad
to
he
do that.
is.
I didn't mean to
Stephen
do that.
DeLeon for a $5. What's the difference between a refrigerator and a butthole?
I don't know if
I
I
can
wanna know
think
that.
of a few things.
The refrigerator doesn't fart when I pull my meat out.
It's pretty good.
Dan Hawkin for a 2. Do you
Stop
believe
pretending
in...
you're not laughing. Go ahead, Beardo.
Dan Hawkin for a 2. Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Who's that?
That's a meme, but I don't remember what it's from.
Dave Filoni's cat for a $5. Hi, Dave Filoni's dog. I'm your multiverse variant. In my universe, Dave treats me well, so my life is wonderful. Thank you for the 5. Jason Yankovic for a 2. Beardo is echoing really bad. Sure. Canman for $2. For the panel, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Who's Joe Hendry?
I don't.
I'm gonna let Beardo keep saying it because it's probably a meme. So
Joe Hendry. Am I supposed to say it fast? Joe Hendry. I don't know. Dave Filoni's dog for a $5. Hi, Dave Filoni's cat. In my multiverse, Dave has urges he takes out on me. My life is a living hell. I wish he could just switch places. I wish we could just switch places. Thank you. Dave Filoni's cat for another 5.
I have education. Calm down, Dad. It's okay. Joe Hendry, his website is I Believe in Joe Hendry. It's a big meme thing that he does. It's just he's a singing pro wrestler.
Indie wrestler. He's an indie wrestler. Okay.
It's nothing bad. You don't have to say it fast.
He's with TNA.
That's awesome. Weird. Yeah, nobody watches TNA.
Nobody watches TNA. Oh, he's actually just went to NXT. That's why.
Ah, all right. So now he's in the big leagues now. So
yeah, he's moving on up.
How's AEW doing these days? Is anybody watching that shit anymore?
I know. I mean, they're trying, but they're not.
I like the I like the gimmick that he's got going though, because people are really responding to this. So I like it.
Yeah. Look how disappointed Beardo looks. He acts like one of those teachers. Fine, I have all day. I'll just keep you guys after class.
No, I'm happy, man. I'm good.
You don't look happy.
I was just providing context so that way you didn't keep trying to think if you needed to say it fast.
And hurry the fuck up, Beardo.
Yeah, you're being slow now.
With a 5.
Read the fucking super chats.
Dave Filoni's cat for a $5.
Wow.
Dave Filoni's cat for a $5. At Dave Filoni's dog. Actually, Dave has the same urges in my universe. He just hasn't bought a dog to give it to them.
That took a long time to read. Can we keep it moving?
Shadow saying for a $10 Beardo, stop rubbing your tipples.
Yeah.
Jerk off Juggernaut for a 10. Question for Dan, money for Jeremy. Do you think you could ever do a better cover of Jesse's Girl than Children of Bodom did?
I don't know that one from Children of Bottom.
Bottom.
Yeah, to the list.
To the list. Shake Me Wingaling for a $2. Never thought I'd say this, but Mike's volume is too low.
Oh, my bad.
Katrina VR for a $1.99. Beardo's audio is echoing really bad.
You gotta get that. You gotta get that figured out, bro.
Yeah.
K-Gel the Third for a $10.
No, it's
Chell. That's right, Chell.
Holy shit, bro.
Chell the Third. That's not how it's spelled. It's spelled K-Gel.
Holy shit, bro.
Dude,
Chell the
PewDiePie's
Third.
name. You should know his real name. That's how you know. It's
Sorry,
like,
I'm not
Chell.
10. I don't watch PewDiePie.
Well, who do you watch, Doc?
PewDiePie's great.
I used to.
He used to all the time.
I used to. Now I watch Drunk Creepio.
Now he watches Kai Cenat.
Nah, I watch
Dr.
Drunk
Wish
Creepio.
Respect.
I hate that I missed so much.
I watch.
This shit
I
never
watch,
gets old. Oh fuck.
watch Jay, and I watch Gary.
I watch Friends.
Hey Beardo, what's the Meta PC code?
We're working on getting a new one.
Wait, so we can't use the what?
We're working on getting a new code for Meta PC.
She tried to give him a softball, and that's
I was just trying to help.
We're getting a new one. But you can use code G199 at 221B Tactical and get some juicy Geeks and Gamers merch.
I like how half the panel is dying laughing and the other half is just like.
That's because Steph and Chris.
What are we doing, man?
What are we doing?
In other news, Kai Sinnott's cameraman allegedly having inappropriate conversations with a minor. That one just came out.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be August.
Stop
Breakdown.
talking to minors.
Get away from the minors!
It's not that fucking hard.
You perverts!
Don't talk to them.
Just don't talk in DMs. If you don't have Riz IRL where you can card somebody, just fuck off.
If
Or how about you just don't talk to people, period?
Don't
That's
talk to
true.
anyone. Be like me. Have no one to talk to.
Yeah.
Be verbally celibate.
Verbally celibate.
Maybe we should practice that, Ben.
What?
Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving.
Chell the third for $10. Beardo K-Gel equals Chell. Jeremy has once again earned my respect for at least getting close. Hail the 199. Thank you for the $10. Albert Not a Retro for $10. Black Lives Matter unless you're Tyree Nichols or retired officer Larry Newman. Then there's no money in it for BLM or publicity in it for Mayweather, Jay-Z, or Al Sharpton.
That retired guy was the one that was shot, I think. Fact check me on that. The guy who was shot defending his store on the Summer of
That's
Love.
David Dorn. That's David Dorn.
Oh, David
Yeah.
Dorn. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. David Dorn. Yeah, he's another one.
Dave Filoni's dog for another $5. At Dave Filoni's cat. Great. So no matter what universe I go to, God hates me. What is the purpose of my existence? Escapo for a $2. Beardo on that KFC bulk. Yeah, I overate today. I overate.
Is
Emerald
that why you
Eyes.
skipped leg day?
Leg day was yesterday.
Oh, so now it's yesterday. It's 2 days ago. It's why isn't it ever today?
Well, no, yesterday it was yesterday, and today it was yesterday.
Okay, well,
Because yesterday, I
yesterday
trained
was
legs.
also yesterday.
What?
Yes,
You
yesterday
sound
I
like
trained
Kamala
legs.
Harris, dude. Yesterday was today's future.
Did you know that AI stands for artificial intelligence?
He had to think about it for a second. That's what makes it
fascinating.
good. You know that AI stands for artificial intelligence?
It was like a dramatic pause.
Artificial intelligence.
Why'd you
is
say
that what the kids
Sure.
are calling it these days?
Sure.
Emerald Eyes for a $10. Someone I think would be a good guest, maybe for the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows, is Metatron. He is very fluent in Japanese language and history, and he has a gaming channel. I think he's acquainted with Chad.
Metatron is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I know. I don't
He's great.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Number ones.
Koali for a $10 as a fat person. Thank you for being fat phobic, Savvy.
Yeah.
It is thundering hard outside. Holy shit.
Let's keep it moving, Beardo. What are we
Let's
doing?
keep it moving. Let's keep
Let's
it
stop
moving.
talking about the weather and fucking read
Beardo
super chats.
farting.
Let's keep it moving.
Talking about the fucking weather. We're not reading super chats.
Keep it moving.
What the fuck are we
Yeah,
doing?
that's right.
man?
I am.
Keep it moving.
Jeremy's Fig Moan for a $2. Mark Hamill is a female cat. Also, thank you for
That's
a
what
2.
it was a moan.
You go,
You got to moan, man.
don't ever
Let's
do
hear it,
that
Beardo.
again.
Let's hear
I
it.
am so fucking disturbed.
I don't even know what you are talking.
JLV Gnome for a $10. I used to be over 450 pounds due to having to be on steroids due to being severe asthmatic. I'm now under 195, working to lose 20 more pounds. See them make me mad / they are not real people. They offend me. Hey, congratulations
that happens
on that
with
weight
obese
loss, man.
people. That happens with obese people. They have to take fucking testosterone because fat stops
Raises
their
your
testosterone.
estrogen.
It raises estrogen and stops testosterone, the production of testosterone in their bodies, and they have to take it. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That's actually really interesting.
Hemorrhoids hurts for $5. WFH today. 24 beers in the fridge, 300 in the shed. So I'll be Aussie style shit faced in 2 hours. Let's go. War Wizard for a 199. Let's get Fear the Beardo to 100K before Drunk 3PO.
That's
probably
not
what
gonna
happened.
happen. That's not gonna happen.
Fear the Boogie Beardo 199 for a $5. It isn't my fault I took 3 hours to beat Revolver Ocelot. My dad made me eat corn the long way when I was a child. Love you though. Thank you for the 10. Doug B for 5. Where is Jeremy and why the hell is he standing? What the hell is going on?
I'm not standing.
He has a kid's chair.
He's got a kitty
He's
stool.
sitting in a Fisher Price chair.
It's absolutely a kid's stool or chair. Yeah.
Beardo's not so secret gay agenda for a $5.
Not so secret.
Beardo is the Pete Buttigieg of leg day. Thanks for the 5.
I got leg day tomorrow, man.
Den Hawken for a $5. Can Man Love Letter is better than Dan Vask singing. Beardo's Dick Tickler for a $5.
What?
I'm just reading here. Beardo's Dick Tickler for a $5. Hooked on Phonics is suing Beardo for the flaming wreckage that is their reputation. You fuck dat bitch for a 199. What's in your beard, Beardo? Hey, Steph, how are you?
Hi.
What's in your beard?
I'm good.
Warbreer for a $2. Beardo's beard is his beard.
That's pretty good.
Jake is high tea.
That's crazy.
Hey, Jake.
Pokey
Jake
for
has
5.
to leave, by the way. Jeremy never checks the private chat.
Uh-oh. Jake's got to leave.
We got like 4 minutes. We're good. We're vibing. I'm enjoying listening to Beardo talk.
Beardo's not going to
Oh,
get
so
through.
I'm
I don't
listening
to Beardo Beard.
For my
Basically,
Spanish-speaking
Jake's not
friends.
bored anymore, so he
Listen.
can stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
listen,
8:30, 8:26, Jay.
listen. Jake is not used to being on big time YouTube channels, so I'll let him. We'll let him get out of here when he's ready. So
First time, you know what I'm saying? Get the feet wet. A lot of people watching, kind of nervous.
hurry up, Beardo.
Pokey for a
Fucking
5.
read.
Let's keep it moving.
Pokey
You know
for
what?
Ben.
No, if Beardo doesn't keep reading, I'm gonna do this every time, chat. So you don't blame him.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Look what you did, Beardo.
Look what you did,
Fucking
Beardo.
did.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Look at what you fucking
Every time I hear
did.
that, man.
That's
I
all
didn't
your
do
fault.
fucking nothing.
That's all
That one
your
hurts.
fault.
I will actually start crying if that video plays again.
Yeah, don't make it happen again, Beardo. Keep it moving.
I will actually cry.
Let's keep it
Just
moving.
keep
Pokey
reading.
Pokey for a $5. Beardo sounds like a transformer pretending to have a yeast infection.
Oh my god.
Dude, I only have so many of these shows left.
He's gonna quit.
I only got so many main events left, man.
We finally broke him. Holy
I'm
shit.
gonna make it through my birthday month, and then I'm out.
I used to say the same thing until Beardo came along. Now
Yeah.
there'll be another one, Beardo. Don't worry. There'll be another one.
Just gotta get better at deflecting to Ben.
We broke him.
I'm good.
Oh, I'm not broken. I'm good.
He's
I'm good.
tearing up.
He's
I'm
not
gonna-
broken.
I'm fucking fine, guys. I'm just leaving. Okay.
Hey, listen. When I hang out with Jay, he shows me his 9-line orders, and I see a lot of the sizes of your guys' shirts that you guys are ordering.
I see the meetup videos too. I see the meetup videos too. You guys.
I'm just
Now,
saying. I see a lot of
Yeah,
neck beards.
you guys need to
and
watch Bro
dribbly,
Science.
snotty noses. I'm just saying.
You guys,
Now
you
imagine
guys
those
need
guys
to watch
stop
Bro
watching
I
our
Science.
appreciate
videos.
all my 6XL
Yeah.
buyers, and we'll continue to make stuff that fits you.
I was gonna say, yeah. What if they just stop buying all your merch now? Then
Yeah.
that would be a problem.
By the way, use code DRUNKREFIELD20 for 9-line.
There you go, Beardo.
20.
Jerk
I
off
have a
Juggernaut
quick
for a $50. When are we going to unfortunately see Beardo's face and he heals in the same shot?
Don't moan like that, please.
I'm NDA'd. I'm NDA'd.
Don't moan like that, please. That was uncomfortable.
Right, Mike? I'm NDA'd.
Yeah. That is actually true. Yeah, he is.
Albert Not a Retro for a $5. This will probably be my last Tuesday Night's Main Event. Me too. For a while. Between Az's achievements and Boogie's failures, I'm rededicating myself to getting in shape. Hey,
nice.
Hell
hit
yeah.
the fucking gym. Don't be fat.
Yes.
Rolando A. Ramirez for a $2. This is a sheet show. Big
It certainly is. It certainly is.
The best one.
The show
Big
is always
Mag-
a sheet show.
Big MAGA bulge for a $2. Make America's bulge great again. MAGA.
Ooh, ooh, bulgy wolgy.
That Ben?
What's that?
Ben did that?
That was
Whoa,
Ben.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
You got to
The
chill, man.
transition doesn't happen that fast, Beard. Come on.
I know what that bulgy wolgy's from too.
Oh, I just looked at the this oatmeal raisin cookies poll that we talked about today on
Stop.
Daily. It
Stop.
ended at 50.2 to 49.8.
Oatmeal raisin wins.
Wow.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong?
What was
with
the
people?
poll?
How do you not
The-
like that?
Do you like oatmeal raisin cookies? They're a gift from the gods, or burn them in fire. I
Yeah,
picked burn them in a
Oh,
fire.
they're so
They
good.
suck, bro. They're
I like 'em.
gross.
Burn them
Me
in
too.
a fire.
They got to be
brother.
soft batch though. I like soft.
Chocolate chip
brother, what's
coated.
that?
I do like some soggy waffies.
That's wild, bro. I can't even imagine that. That's crazy shit.
I'll never
do.
forget
They're
that,
good.
dude.
They're
I
good.
watched
None of us here
that.
for that part.
I watched that Waffy fucking clip so many times, man. It had me in
So
tears.
good.
And then Savvy drew your soggy Waffy.
She was real soggy.
Just how I like it. Albert Not a Retro for a $5. Hail Steph, High Priestess of the Spicy Cult, Slayer of She-Hulk's Destroyer of the Coven on The View, and Crusher of Trendy Bimbos. Who's next?
You decide.
I think we're getting a
Pretty sure
sheet
I remember that.
too.
Yeah, that's what I seen. Season 2 of She-Hulk, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how they're gonna afford it, man. It's wild.
Jay,
We're
Jay
gonna get a
will-
season
Jay-
2 of the Acolyte. Get ready.
They're guaranteeing Jay will hit 100,000 subs at some point over the next
Yeah,
decade.
before I die.
100%.
So.
And I seen that for Avengers
Orange, I'll give you a
Doomsday,
shout out.
Fantastic Four, Captain America, which is Falcon, and She-Hulk. That's the Avengers. That's what we're getting. She-Hulk is an Avenger.
Wait,
Fucking
they're doing
retarded.
a season
RDJ
2?
coming back.
Yeah.
But it's
Huh?
not. It's not. I can't fact check that.
It hit Twitter today that they're doing
Not on.
season
It's
2.
not on the Google. They're censoring it.
I just got a match on Tinder.
Let's keep it moving, Beardo.
All right.
No,
They
that was
got a
my
match
fault.
on
I'm sorry.
Tinder. Who is it?
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Is it American or is it?
No.
He's got to
Oh,
set that
no.
radius far.
They have
That's-
Tinder in Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they don't.
What?
They don't have cell phones in Brazil.
Dent Hawken for a $5. Beardo's voice would deepen if he believed in Joe Hendry. I believe. Minion for a 2. Jay made me a victim. Oh, yeah.
It made me a victim. That's funny.
The Singing Tigs for a 5. Beardo's chicken legs can't run from Netanyahu.
I was wondering where that one was going.
Netanyahu. His name shall haunt him. It will be
Netanyahu.
Echo. Netanyahu. Yeah.
Holy
Echo through
shit,
time.
Beardo. Netanyahu! Fucking hell. Jake's gotta leave.
Hey,
Jake's
listen.
gotta go.
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
I care about the United fucking States and President Donald Trump, okay?
They're one of our allies, Beardo.
Listen, I live in fucking America, okay? I speak English.
Living in America.
Correct.
It's American.
Can you let
It's
Jake
American,
leave?
not
And
English.
shut
Yeah.
the fuck up, Beardo. Quit being so
Jake's
rude
trying
to our
leave.
guests.
What the fuck? What are we
I'm
doing?
the special guest. Okay, I'm the special guest here. All right.
That's right.
Yeah. I've only
Right.
got so many of these shows left.
Jake, where can they find you, man?
Find me everywhere. Jake the Viking, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of it. Posting all the time.
You're probably gonna see
Yay.
him hanging out with the G&G crew a lot more. So,
You mean it?
yep, we mean it. So, take it easy, brother. I'll talk to you later, man.
Bye, everyone.
Jake.
Take care, bro.
Later,
Jake.
man.
See you, buddy.
Later. All right, Jake the Viking, everybody. So Jake's good peeps.
Yeah.
All right, Beardo. Now that are you not nervous now? Since Can you actually read now?
Please.
Beardo, I'm gonna need you
if you don't know.
Ooh. Beardo, I'm gonna need you to read, man.
The Singing Tigs for a $5. Beardo's chicken legs can't run from Netanyahu. His name shall haunt him. It will echo through time, but no one will hear the daily screams. Hail Tigs. Thank you. Now White for a $2. D-Day is on the bike from It's Always Sunny.
That's gross.
That's some impressive artwork.
Feather Beardo for a $20. Sorry I'm late. Just been so upset after hearing about Beardo's KFC tryst.
What is that?
What's a tryst?
Like cheating.
Feather Beardo. All right.
Oh yeah, you did go to KFC today.
Yeah, I
And
did.
that,
It was good.
and that's Savvy's artwork right there. The soggy waffy.
Whatever.
It
dude.
needs to be a brand of frozen waffle.
Tryst is spelled with a Y normally too, and it's a meeting between.
Well, they tried.
Okay, gotcha. Kiwi Classic for a $5. Kia ora, all. Hey, Beardo, Jay, and Cobra. Glad I stayed up to watch the rugby. New Zealand won gold. Worth the late night. You guys helped me stay awake. Hey, shout out. That's awesome. Thank you, Kiwi. Doug B for a $5. Okay, hold up. So Jeremy recreated his childhood bedroom in his house and calls it Studio B. Really? What the hell is happening?
Yeah, we're weird around here, man.
We don't know.
We are.
Rian Kennel for a $199. Beardo needs more John Morrow in his life. Heard up for a $5. The reason Beardo never stands on those streams is that his chicken legs can't support his upper body weight. Dude man for a $5. August is the best month, named after Julius Caesar's successor, the first Roman Emperor Augustus, aka Caesar's nephew, Octavian. There you go, a little fun fact of the day.
Yeah.
Geeks and Gamers play highlights for a $5. Savvy's a little ball of sunshine today. A merry unbirthday to the Big Fig and Tardo. May you all DEI a glorious DEITH Deeth someday. That's harsh. Thank you for the $5. War Wizard for a $199. Beardo's eating chicken legs is cannibalism. The Singing Tigs for a $2. Savvy the Baddie makes me leave to go wacky. Thanks for the $2. Beardo's Dick Tickler for a $2. Beardo slowly realizing he's the DEI hire.
Oh no, bro.
Waldo for a $5. Moist Critical is your typical weak-minded person. Every position he takes on his videos are those he knows people agree with. Mark of Reality for a $2. Our humble stream won't start. JM for a $5. Savvy, I don't need to know anything about your toes, sis, or the spindly spiders. Spindly spiders to know that
Spindly.
Don't interrupt me ever fucking again. Or the spindly spiders that chomping it off is a terrible idea.
You're right. Let's keep it moving.
The Singing Tigs for a $5. It feels like I'm losing it. Am I really the only one who thinks the Biden resignation was wrote by someone else and AI or a double did the speech? Am I crazy?
Everyone thinks that.
Yeah. WRC for a $5. Hail, hail to the mighty 199. Hail to you. Waldo for another $5. Well, I don't express my political opinion on my mainstream channel because I create escapism. I do animation, and I hate how actors are on Twitter. Taker for a $2. Did Jeremy say secondary and then third dairy channels? He did.
I did.
Third dairy.
Warbreer for a $5. The guy who can barely speak English is still more articulate than either Beardo or Jay. Mike is my favorite BIPOC. Steph is the Beth Chapman of Geeks and Gamers.
Who's the guy who can barely speak English?
I think you.
How
I
fucking
think they're talking
dare
about
you.
you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Unreal. Unreal.
It's probably Jay.
Probably.
Escapo for a $2. Let's keep it moving. Don't tell me what to do. Axel Jensen for a $2. Hey, I think you got an echo, Beardo, Beardo, Beardo. Mama named Tobacco for a $2.
That was smart. That was smart.
Hi, Jay. Want me to bake you some cookies?
Who asked that?
He's
Mama
on a
named
diet.
Tobacco.
He's in a diet.
Yeah, I can't. No sugar for me.
Yeah.
The Proficial John Morrow for a 2. Speaking of which, hi Beardo, you skipped leg day? No, that was yesterday. The Singing
Always
Tigs for a
fucking
5.
yesterday.
What?
Shout out
always
Ivan in the
yesterday.
chat. No hablo inglés. We.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
You speak a good French. Gracias.
Gracias.
The Singing Tigs for a 5. In my opinion, the T people aren't acceptable. Adult or not, any doctor willing to remove working organs should be jailed or worse. Rarely is it ever necessary. No, it's never necessary. Relentless for a 2. John Morrow skips leg day. Yes, he does. Warbreer for a 5. Jeremy, is Jay a homer or is he a eunuch? It seems like Jay hasn't had Pushy since Pushy had him. Also,
Eunuch.
that's what I said.
No, you
No,
said
it's not.
eunuch.
Yeah, you did.
It's a eunuch.
Yeah,
It's the
Do you know
same
what a
shit.
eunuch is? Do you
It's
know
the
what a
same
eunuch
shit.
is?
It's the
Do you know
same
what a
shit.
eunuch is? Do you know?
I said it the way I said it. Also,
Do you
based
know what
on
a
his
eunuch
kids,
is?
Ben's high tea shames Beardo.
He doesn't know.
Pam H for a $5. A eunuch. What is that? A dude without a dick?
Dude without balls.
Dude without
Yeah,
balls,
isn't it
yeah.
balls?
Okay, it's same shit.
It's
What's
not
the point
really.
of having
shit.
What's the
Have you
point of
never-
having balls if you don't have a dick? What's the point of having a dick if you don't got balls?
What?
'Cause a
Neither
dick
of them are
can
going to
still-
work right.
You can still do
What's the
something with a
point?
dick.
You still gotta pee through it.
If you don't have balls, you're not going to have fucking testosterone. So, like, how are you going to get a fucking hard on?
You can still do the helicopter trick.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's
That
all that
is a cool
matters.
trick.
Arguably the most important part.
That
You
is a
can hit
cool
people in
trick.
the face with it
Yeah.
still. Yeah, you can use
Yeah.
it like a weapon.
You can show them what time it is. Pam H for a 5. Hey, Dan, any chance we can get a metal cover of Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue? I know you can do it.
Gotta
a
check
Toby-
that one.
That's a Toby Keith song. That would
Add it to the
actually
list.
be fucking
Great
badass
song.
for you
Is
to
it
do
good?
that one. Yes,
It is.
Great
check
song.
it out.
It
really
is a great
fucking good song.
It
It's
is.
a really good song.
Cool.
That would be badass for you to cover that one. That would be.
Is it a patriotic song?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So maybe a 4th of July
Yes.
Yeah.
release. I'll
Inspector.
check it out.
Inspector for a 5. Who remembers playing Epic Mickey, the video game on the Wii, with the remastered version dropping soon? I have no faith in Disney with their product.
I never played it, but I heard extremely good things about it. I'm very curious about playing the remastered one.
Maximus BT for a 5. Shout out to Steph.
Is Jay taking a nap?
No, I'm right here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah,
I'm letting him read.
Sleeping during the show is so disrespectful.
Yeah. Look at that. Jay Rex called you out. Jay.
Sleepy J. Sleepy J.
I think Jay's mad because he's not.
I would never do that.
There you go, Jay. Now you're in charge. Is that better, Jay? Is that okay?
Jay, are you all right, bro?
Y'all talking?
Bro, the way he fades ignorance.
That's
right
a
in,
nice
the
save.
face.
That was a nice save.
That's a nice save.
That was a very good.
Every time you're in trouble or something like
yeah,
that, you
like,
just
hang
pretend.
on, I didn't.
Just,
What,
yeah,
what did you
pretend
say?
everybody's muted. It's like the equivalent of share the call. You're cutting.
Orange and Gonton for a 199. Jake, hail from Shreveport. He's not here anymore. Gegum and go. Thank you for the 199. Albert, not a retro for a 2. Am I allowed to say this on YouTube? I don't even know what it is. Lolly is kitty corn. Ban anyway who say otherwise. Sure. Roblox head Leslie Headland for a $5. Beardo, the next time you share your screen, make sure to close all of your tabs. Last week you had 2 tabs open called Men on Men and Touch of the Dong. Did I?
Oh,
my bad.
That's gay,
What is
bro.
this? What is this?
Okay, this person has probably found my feet
Ooh.
pics before because I've done that.
You poured honey on your toes?
So, okay, let me tell you something about honey. It is actually very
shit.
appealing to look at because of the glossy sheen
It's
that's
sticky.
created. Yeah, but in photography, it's very appealing. It creates interesting refraction, and it's really fun. All right.
People in the chat pretending like if somebody gave them like $30, they wouldn't just pour honey on their feet and post it.
I don't understand the feet thing.
I don't think I can do that for 30
If
bucks.
somebody offered me, if enough people offered me money for it, I'd do it.
No, I'm just saying I don't understand the feet thing though. I don't really get it.
I'm beginning to get really curious about Savvy's feet. With all that praise.
Whoa, damn.
Stories,
Whoa,
man.
now.
I got stories that are not safe for this show.
Damn. Dan's like, now I'm kind of wondering. Maybe I want to see honey on
I'm
her
kind of
toes.
wondering. Don't speak like that. Now I'm kind of wondering.
Toes. I don't know.
Want to trade fit pics?
I tried to ask a guy once who was into feet why, because like I want to be educated, and he goes, "It's something about being the foundation of a human. They are strong, and what people can do with them is sometimes more interesting than what can be done with a hand."
I don't understand it.
There's a lot of science behind it. Actually.
I don't understand it.
I don't know.
Wild shit.
I know Dan uploaded feet pics to Twitter, and
Yeah,
that was the worst day of my life.
Bro.
And what do you think? Why are you attracted to women's feet?
Me?
Yeah. Ben, why do you like feet?
Well, Ben, just take the win. He said you're attracted to females in any way,
I
shape, or
know.
form.
Hey,
Just
man.
take the win, all right?
Women's feet are fantastic.
Okay, now you made it
No,
weird.
but why?
Yeah.
Do you consider them the foundation?
They're sleek,
Well, it's cool that they're attached to a woman.
sexy.
Hmm.
All right, this is all of us right now. This is all of us right now. This is all of us.
So Deadpool and Wolverine set up anchor beings, meaning if they die, the universe dies. Who do you think would be the anchor being of 616, the universe you're in?
616. I'm in universe 616.
Universe 616.
Yeah, I'm out of my orbit.
That's so good. Bro, did
I
you
love
see the
these
one with
clips.
Did you see the one where he like growled at the lady?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, where she's like, "What's it like turning into a Hulk?" And he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Don't make me do it." And, dude, he
I
was
had to
so
put on the
high at
cringe
that.
gear.
He was so high at Comic-Con. It was amazing.
Oh
He
man,
was.
I love
So
Harrison
funny.
Ford so
Can
much.
we show that clip, Jeremy? It's the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
thing
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Here we go.
Bro, when he-
I
the way he
made a
walks-
video.
He's high.
Red
Bro,
Hulk today up on that screen in Hall H. Did you do motion capture, or how did you bring the Red Hulk to life?
That's not care, dude.
It's so good, bro.
Like Twitter's like filled with people like, can we stop asking Harrison Ford nerdy question? He doesn't care.
he does not give
When
a
he walks on
shit.
stage at Hall H, he like looks around and he's like trying to figure out where to go. Like, come on.
It's so great.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Oh man,
We played them for daily. They're like
so good, so
they're
good.
the best.
Like the one where he says, "I want me some of that."
We gotta do one more.
And I want me some of that.
The best one ever. This guy
Oh, a
probably
classic. That's
he
a
waited his whole existence to ask
Yeah.
this question.
He
He
dreamed
was
about
ready.
this.
You shoot Greedo first, or did Greedo shoot you first? I don't care.
I love that.
Oh god, it's so good.
That guy was dreaming about asking that question since he was a child.
I don't care.
Imagine. All right, Charlie, you get Harrison Ford. I get Harrison Ford. I love Han Solo. Oh my God, thank you, man. I'm gonna do this.
Finally.
It's like I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
He's so great, dude. He's a legend.
Mr. Groomer for a $2 says, "Hi, Jake." Roblox head Leslie Headland for a $2. Beardo, your mic is echoing again. I'll work on it. Dude Man for a $1.99. I felt the same about Cape Crusader, Beardo. Andre CR for a $2,500. The Penguin was grooming children several years ago. That's why it's Oswalda now. Good one. Jason Yankovic for a $5. Did Jay leave to go to the White Boys for Harris stream?
Yeah.
Warbreer for a 2. Jeremy's favorite subject is himself. Jedi Master
Pretty much.
Clap Dem Cheeks for a $1.99. Jay Chad Beardo Fat. Jay's minority friend for a $1.99. I agree with Jay. Also, Beardo Fat.
I think it's funnier every time.
Malik Gurley for a $2. Savvy caused the Spanish Inquisition.
Why?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Oops.
Why
NTR
would
Uncle
you do
for a
that?
$5. Sad news, fellas. The coof finally caught up to me. Can't hanky-panky for a while. Jeremy, why are you in the cuck corner? Seek some help, man. That's not you.
The cuck corner?
Lofty Beardo for a $5. Jake, what's your opinion of the Batman? Personally, I think it's a 9.9996 out of 10. Also, Beardo fat. Roblox had Leslie Headland for a $5.
Batman's not as good as a Dark Knight Rises.
It's better. Jake going from Mr. Beast to Geeks and Gamers is like Blake Lively going from Ryan Reynolds to dating Ben.
Holy shit!
Wow.
He disrespected G and Ben all at the same time. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Alex Butts for a $5. Jeremy, when will you and Dan have a baby? I know you're already a father, but motherhood is a whole different story. You'll make a great mom, buddy.
All right, last one. This is Beardo. Every time he looks at Dan Vask.
I said, I want me some of that. I want me some of that. And you got some.
That's gay.
Harrison Ford, it's
That's
hilarious.
fucking gay.
That press tour is going to be the best thing that come out of that movie, man. Ask him questions about the Hulk and all this stuff. He's going to be like, what y'all talking about?
Oh, man. Hurry up, Beardo. What are you waiting on? What are we waiting on, Beardo?
What are you doing? Read, man.
Ben?
Ben?
You called Beardo Ben?
Let's keep it moving.
No, you said
He
Ben.
called Beardo
You
Ben.
called me Ben. Holy
Well, you guys
shit.
are basically the same person. So.
That's fucked up.
Right, totally.
That's fucked up.
Jay Hellstorm with the $2. This is for Jay because I'm nice.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Eric July's fire detector for a $2 says beep. The professional John Morrow for a 2. Jeremy, why did that big girl headbutting that car?
Let me see if I can.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one.
Let's see. Here we go. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's been a while.
Damn!
Damn.
Karen July for a 5. Jake, you leave Mr. Beast and his business alone. Stop harassing his employees like a stalker. Mr. Beast should call the bully hunters on you. I would.
Bully hunters.
Hand Job Harris for a 5. Jake, since you worked with both, who's more gay? Chris Tyson or Beardo?
Dang
we
it,
could
Jake
create
had to
the-
leave at 8:30.
Ride the Guy for a 5. Real charity is done without any strings attached. Albert Not a Retro for a 5. Never give a homeless person money. Offer them a meal like a coffee or and a sandwich. You never know for sure where the money is going. That's what I tend to do. I'll get on like Subway or
tend
something.
to agree.
Chris Benoit for a 5. Boogie's mental health is a problem. He should start a family and raise kids. Having a family worked wonders for me and my anger issues. Hi, Jay.
Hey, man. What's up?
Are you friends with Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
Axel
I read
Jessen
his
for $2. D-Day Cobra Culver's mukbang almost happened.
Yeah.
Racilian for a 5. I knew Nick Avocado in college before he did YouTube. He was a skinny drama major. It's really shocking how he looks now.
I wish I would have never known who he was.
Yeah.
Simpler time. It was a simpler time.
SBZ for a 5. Can anyone explain why Jimmy named himself Mr. Beast? The name alone is already a big red flag. Beast equals Antichrist in the book of Revelation.
Yeah, I don't really buy
Beast
it.
also means an animal. Let's not exaggerate.
Well, Andrew Tate uploaded a video, and now a lot of people are running with that. Like, it's gaming culture, bro. Like, I mean, you know.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
It's really like, I mean, there's that's such a stupid thing. It's just
People meme on the 666 thing. Like
yeah.
it's just an edgy joke. Calm down. We're all children.
Yep.
Nathan Cassidy for a 5. Jake is wrong about Boogie. What he is and always was is a lazy, narcissistic fake who refuses to change his behavior. Damn. Daniel Dirk. Maybe it's Daniel Durkee for a $5. Do you remember the comedian Ralphie May? I love that guy. It broke my heart when he passed away. You all would have loved his jokes. I've listened to a few of his bits.
Yeah, I remember him back in the day.
Marksman of 117B for a 199. Legal Mindset did coverage. MrBeast is in gray zone.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the power of Google behind him, and that's really all that matters.
I feel I named the JJ for a $5. Jake, blink once if Beardo touched you inappropriately. Blink twice if it was Mike. Don't blink if it was Jeremy. Albert, not a retro. I mean, it would be Ben, but he never fucking showed up. Albert, not a retro for a $5. Tonight there is a 70 million tax free lottery here. Wouldn't it be funny if I won and the bad people started hating accidents? What? Thank you. Thank you for the 5. 2 for a 199. What's so gosh damn funny, Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, Jay keeps laughing. It's really disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop being disrespectful, Jay. Thank you.
He went immediately to. He was going to say something funny, and then he went to, "Oh, sorry."
This is a very respectful show with a lot of structure and organization. Very
especially after I joined.
Very professional.
Check your Twitter, Jeremy. Someone tagged you in a beautiful picture.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not me.
Ugh. Your feet? Or is that Savvy's feet?
Oh, you know if it was Savvy's feet. They're yellow and long toenails and just
every time I see the
gross.
pictures of Dan's feet, I just want to curl up in a ball and die.
I want to see Savvy's feet.
Dan is really like
Dan's deflecting.
For free. I don't want to pay for it.
Definitely don't look at
I
the
don't want
video.
to pay for it.
Don't look at the video that you were tagged in, Jeremy. Don't look at it. Xavier Savior Hard for a $2. Good day, guys. France is falling. Grand Potato for a $5. Darth J, is Pooh Bear safe? Darth Beardo, it seems your anger. You tripped him. Darth J, no! War Wizard for a 199. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Dan is in defeat confirmed.
I'm just wondering.
Why
did you do the tongue roll there?
Because that's Mike's impression of me. That's how Mike thinks I speak.
That's Mike. Brazilian came out. I'm just wondering what their feet look like.
That's Mike's Dan Vask impression.
He's so thirsty, bro.
This is wild.
If anybody wants to send Dan feet pics, you can send them to fearthebeardo12@gmail.com.
He'll pass them to me.
I'm not safe right now.
I'll pass them off. Dave's Pepsi for a $5. Today, the
Doesn't that
G&G
make you
cast
into
is a...
feet?
What?
Doesn't that make you into feet if you want them emailed to you?
What's wrong with them being?
No,
in
I'm past. Dan doesn't like to be emailed things.
But so you want to see them though?
I won't look at them. I'll just send them to Dan.
So why wouldn't you set up a shell email for him, like Dan's feet pics at gmail.com?
Yeah,
that's too much work.
No,
so you want to
see
see
for a
He wants to
$5.
filter out the best ones and send them to himself.
Yeah, you got to see them. You got to look at them. So you filter out the ugly gobbly ones.
Right.
You're all
right.
fucking weirdos.
Dave's Pepsi for a $5. Today, the G&G cast is a shit show. Good Lord. It's a normal
Day that ends in Y.
Ray Rants for a $5. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Now play the song. Venetian Akito for a $5. Sent something in on Streamlabs last week, but I guess Count to Potato doesn't know what a Streamlabs even is. It was about Titanfall 2. Check it if you want.
Nice.
Doug B for a 2. Emergency Cobra Cast tonight with Jay? Question mark.
I might do one. I have to take my truck somewhere. I got to drop it off here after the stream. And have some work done on it tomorrow. But if I do a Cobra Cast, because I know the James O'Keefe video dropped, it'll be a late one.
Grand Potato for a 5.
Beardo is unburdened by what has been and will be. Orange Gonton for 199. Jake, I worked for MagCon. Nash Greer is a C word. Mike Noss for a 5. Dudes for Kamala Harris are all gay. Also dig Beardo and Steph's figure display. Hey, thank you. Professor Sugging on D's nuts for a $2. Beardo, you are a handsome fella. Appreciate it. Inspector for a 199. Quit slouching, Jeremy. Back pain is a female dog. Albert Not a Retro for a 5. Hillary Clinton is Taylor Swift. The only thing I want from them is their obituaries. Eish. Dave's Pepsi for a 5. Seriously, Beardo, do better, you ostrich legs. What?
Ostrich?
Ostriches can run pretty fast.
Yeah.
Those are too thick of a leg.
People
Definitely
can't ride
little
them.
pigeon ankles.
Yeah, they're still kind of gay.
Imagine Jay riding an ostrich.
Demogeny for a $5. Nothing beats.
Demogeny.
That's what I said. Demogeny for a $5. Nothing beats peanut butter chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven with an ice cold glass of milk. Don't at me. That sounds really good. Jay's Asian son for a 199. I believe you will hit a 100K, Dad. Also, send money.
Okay.
Jay to 100K. Subscribe or be gay.
Is there 200 people in here that haven't? All right. Just checking.
Dude Man became a channel member. Thank you, Dude Man. True Mr. Gentleman for $1 over on Rumble. Do you mean the forward run and gun mobile fakes advertisements? One company decided to actually make the game. It's called Last War. Gatekeeper sent a $20 on Streamlabs and said nothing.
Said
Thank you,
nothing.
Gatekeeper. You've been super generous the past few days. Devin Soria for a 7 months. Hello, everyone. Glad I was able to catch some of the show. Working late tonight. Hope everyone has a great evening. Thank you, Devin, for the 7 months. Joseph A for a 13 months. Does Beardo think leg day is when you go to a chicken place and only eat legs? This would explain so much. Regulators, lock it in. Yay. Canman for 27 months. Let's talk wrestling, meaning Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Quagmire for a 1 month. Where the fuck is Craig? He had a, yeah, whatever. We don't talk about it. Shaker Maker for
He
28 months.
abandoned us.
He abandoned us.
Yep.
He had a slight cough and said, I'm way too sick to go on the show. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. KC Cheeto for a 2 months. Shout out 199, J to 100K, Bro Science, GCA, Jeremy's Eyebrows, and the Waffies of the world. Thank you for the 2 months. Pam H became a new channel member. Thank you, Pam. Project Eggroll for 18 months. I'll be a bottom with Beardo. What?
Damn.
Hey.
Wow.
Thank you for the 18 months.
Brother.
Lean back, have a snack, take a nap for 12 months. Hey, guys, hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. And shout out to Savvy's husband or whoever's been hanging out behind Savvy for the last few minutes.
Oh, they must have just walked away.
I mean, that's something that he would do. He would sit there and just stare at me. So.
Graham Pal taken for
Dan
15 months.
Dan Vask most affected. He's like, damn, she's married. Just wanted some feet pics.
I guess I won't get those feet pics now.
Fuck! You can buy the feet pics. That's fine.
But it's like it's for research purposes. It's for science.
It's for art. You need a reference.
Yeah. It's for Unreal Engine.
Mm.
This is wild.
I actually was thinking, so this is a great business idea that I've had. So I know how to do the LiDAR scans. I was actually thinking about turning my feet into a model that could be sold.
What the hell?
There you
Dan
go.
is really excited.
Big money in that.
Dan got really excited there. Bro, his eyes got wide. He was like, oh!
It's like, I can help you. It's like, just send it to me and I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. We'll totally be business partners in this.
Pour honey on your feet.
Yeah, just send him to Fear the
Okay,
Beardo
hold
12
on,
and I'll send him to Dan.
hold on. So everybody's saying audio is cutting. I don't know if it's for everyone or what.
Oh.
Check.
It's gonna have to be a stream. That's a StreamYard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I seen it side scrollers and Benny Johnson had it go on today as well.
Yeah.
So it's a StreamYard thing.
It's a StreamYard issue. So it looks like we might be. Wow, it's bad.
Cooked.
Can so is it me?
Wait. Kick chat. How do we sound over on
Are we on
Kick?
Kick? Hold on, let me pull up Kick real quick.
We are on Kick.
I'll list. Let me pull up Kick real quick.
Oh, they're saying it's
Oh,
back.
it says it's back. Better now.
All right, it's good. All right, man. StreamYard's having some issues lately.
I was gonna say we sound fine to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the.
All right, is it better now? Somebody tune in and let me know.
They said all good.
I'm watching it back. Sounds good.
Okay, all good. All right, hurry up, Beardo. What the fuck are you waiting on?
Holy shit.
What are we doing, man?
Graham Paltaken for a 15 months. Beardo, can you say maps go on the wall? There you go. I just did. Rabnad for a 16 months. Years ago, one winter, my family took a homeless veteran into our home to spend a night. We found him a place to stay the next morning. Hey, well, there you go. That's nice of you guys. Jason Yankovic for 14 months. Incoming emergency Covercast with Jeremy eating a large bowl of spaghetti. Anthony Buck for 13 months. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Who is that?
Tracy Young for 15 months. MAGA. Inspector for a 199. In an alternate timeline, Gina is She-Hulk.
Is it back again? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's back
Chick
again.
Chat saying that it never went bad. Everything is good. On
Well,
Kick.
we can't push everybody.
I know.
up
I'm
there.
just saying.
That's a YouTube issue.
Yeah. Well, it's still
No, it's StreamYard.
StreamYard. So StreamYard's been. Benny Johnson had to shut his stream down completely. So how many super chats are left?
Let's see. Maybe 20.
All right, we may just have to follow those up on daily tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's bad. StreamYard's taking the L. Still tolerable though, y'all. Choppy, it's still choppy. Let me.
What a bummer.
Yeah. It is tolerable, but it's pretty choppy. I just listened back to it, so.
I wanted to keep talking about Savage feet.
Yeah. We know, Dan. We're aware.
I can peel a banana with them.
Well, what the hell?
Banana.
Look how excited Dan is.
Nice.
It just like comes out.
She says that on purpose to put an image in your head.
Yes.
She does it on purpose.
Then why are you getting so excited, Beardo?
Okay, it's back.
All right, it's back.
I just want to see the video.
Hurry up, Beardo. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Side deck for $2. I feel bad for Beardo. Also want to say George. Shout out to George. Albert Not a Retro for a $2. John Morrow / Hawk Tua Girl for 2028. Jedi Master Clap Dem Cheeks for a 10. Shout out to the US WNT in rugby who beat Australia to win bronze. Love how they have more revealing uniforms than volleyball. Also, Iona Maher would even if she may look like a more masculine Jeremy. Thank you for the $10. Firefox for a 20. Would love for Dan to drop a full Christmas metal album. I love Hark. The Herald Angels Sing by Old Holy Night. Would love Emmanuel, Mary Did You Know, and all of the greats.
That would
Thank
be
you.
really cool. That would be really cool. Yeah.
That would be cool. Thank you for the 20. Inform Normie for a 350.
Damn, Teresa's mad at you.
No, it's because I got cut off by the bad. No, I did. No, I did. No, hold on. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna hold up Teresa Young for 15 months. I'm a Jay. Let's talk games. Love all of you. Keep up the great job, MAGA. That's the whole message.
That's pretty mean. That's pretty mean.
That's the whole message.
That was rude, bro. Fucked up.
I read it.
Thanks, Link. Beardo forgot yours too. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
man, it's
I
fucked
read
up,
that
bro.
one. That was one of the
Not
first
reading
ones we
super
read.
chats. It's like one of your only jobs, bro. What are you doing?
Inform Normie for a 350. Savvy's toes look like fingers. Gross. Or both up for a $5.
Gross.
People are into that. Fuck
Did
you.
you add that?
I did add that.
Oh, okay.
Look at my feet.
Look at my feet. Lord Botha for a 5. Dan's curiosity got him making Jeremy noises about Savvy's feet.
Jeremy noises.
Albert Not a Retro for a $10. Dan a metal cover of the Maple Leaf Forever. Trump for Prez. Pierre Pierre
Oh, that's
Polivier.
Canadian. Yeah. It's Poly V, I think, or something like that.
Polivier. For Prime Minister, make North America great again, make the West strong again, and put Russia, China, and North Korea in their place again. Albert, not a retro for. He'll check it out. Albert, not a retro for it too. Lastly, for a while, hail the 199. Hey, thank you, Albert, for the 2. Sloglust for it too. Beardo is like the puppy of Geeks and Gamers. Poop everywhere. Uber Jedi Sniper for a 4 months. Jay, I'm doing my part to get you to 100K. I'm double clicking that subscribe button on every video you upload. 100K in no time. Lock it in. Yay.
Hey, real quick, Drama Alert just tweeted out that Kai Sinnott in tears confirms the messages between his cameraman and the minor were real.
Gross, dude.
Jeez, dude. What the fuck is happening with all of this shit?
These people are messed up.
Good lord.
Yikes.
Holy crap.
That's good though. It's good. It's good that it's coming to the surface.
Dude,
like we tend to
everybody-
get depressed. We tend to get depressed hearing about those things. But you gotta understand that it was happening anyway. So it's good that it's coming to the surface. And
Cat Williams told
we know
everybody
about it.
this year, man. He called it. Everybody should have fucking listened to him.
True.
I just want to say, I just watched the video of his reaction. That's what literally everybody should do when they find that shit out.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I saw the.
Like, there's genuine anger there, and like that just feels like the only appropriate reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, he's probably close to that guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking upset, bro. Damn.
Like I totally get it.
Somebody share it and play it real quick so the audience can see it. So.
I got it right here.
I put the link in chat.
Wild, man. All right, here we go. Back it up. Full screen.
Shit happened. And shit come up my name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro. Apparently in 2021, this nigga was caught talking to somebody that's not the age of consent. Nigga, it gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. Right at that moment, you're supposed to drop all conversation. Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them. It is not cool. You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, and
I assume they just kept talking.
Yeah,
Probably, right?
yeah, that's what it sounds like. So there you go. There's a lot of fucked up people out there.
Yeah,
true.
But that's
man.
that's the way you respond to it. Like, yo, like it's fucked up. Yeah, face to head on.
Roblox head Leslie Headland for 9 months. I just wanted to give a shout out to all the women on the panel: Steph, Krista, Savvy, and Ben.
I just knew it was coming, man. I knew it was coming.
The Singing Tigs for a 5. Jeremy and the rest of you figs should write an intro song for Dan. We all know we'll never get it if we leave it to Dan. He's got a wild children to fend off. Margaret Riggle for a $2 says, "Bro science, let's fucking go." Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for the 2. Grand Potato for a 5. Dan to Savvy, I want to see your feet. Savvy, no, I'm married, you freak. Dan, so what you're saying is there's still a chance.
Yeah, it's like I'm not jealous. It's okay.
Damn
And what- if you need an art reference, all right, then that's different. You
Yeah,
gotta help a
that's
fellow artist.
what's for.
Pam H for a 5. Jeremy, side note, everyone left Kamala's rally after the crappy rapper finished.
Yeah, I saw some video of that.
Savvy's crusty feet for a 5. Dan, scratch the corn. We like it. Also, Beardo is fat as fuck. Drunken Jedi for a 20 months. Hey, I'm drunk on a Tuesday. Woohoo. Derb. Thank you for the 20 months. Roblox head Leslie Headland for a $2. Beardo's mic is messing up the stream.
Yeah.
Dominion Zephin became a recommitted for 9 months and didn't say anything. Thank you. Thank you for the 9-month recommitment. And I believe we're all caught up, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at there.
Look at that. Way to go,
that.
Beardo.
Huh?
Proud of you, Beardo. Proud of you, buddy.
You still gonna quit?
You did it, Beardo.
I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not. No, I'm staying. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Oh man. Well, Mike, where can they find you?
Yeah, go over to my YouTube channel. We're like 3 subs off of 1,700. Gonna be doing the Tuesday night cooldown after this, so we'll you can come hang out with me there if Jeremy isn't streaming over me. I'm just kidding. And yeah, we're having a good time, and then keep your eye on Epicverse stuff. That's slow going right now, and we're working on a bunch of logistical, boring shit that we don't have fun doing. So, but yeah, keep your eye on that as well. So yeah,
there we go. Let's see, Dan. Watch my shit. I know what he's gonna
watch
say.
my shit. Watch my shit.
Yeah, he's got over 1 million subs. He's a big rock star.
Nah.
Who cares, right? So.
Subscribe to my gaming channel too, Supervast
3D.
I just bought a CIB copy, a complete in-box copy of the original The Legend of Zelda for the Famicom, not the NES one, for the Famicom, and I'm gonna stream that.
Nice. All right, when's that happening?
As soon as it gets here. It's gonna take a few days.
Okay, so question: if you're about to go live, okay, if you're about to go live, got everything set up, and then suddenly Savvy sends you feet pics, are you gonna continue going live, or are you gonna delay the stream?
It depends on it depends on the picture because I don't know. I don't know them. All I hear is that praise. Is that all I hear is words. All I hear is talk. I don't know if her feet are that good. So
wild,
bro.
I gotta judge on the moment.
Yeah, it'll be a 38-second delay. It'll be a 38-second delay on this.
38-second. Come on. A little bit more.
Savvy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and YouTube under Adam Savvy, waiting for the inevitable heat death of the universe.
Where can we find your... Never mind.
You still gotta go look for them.
The chat's asking.
They're out there. Good luck.
People in the chat have been asking that for a while.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, you can follow me on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. Sorry, not follow me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, and I am stupid. Okay. If you're interested in reading,
Benology with 2 Y's.
Follow me, Benology with 2 Y's.
I play StarCraft. Go check me out, guys. I like nerd stuff too. I'm pretty cool.
If you're interested in
Ben owes me $40.
If you're interested in reading something that I've written, you can read it on Wattpad as well. I've got some stuff up there. So
that actually sounds cool, though.
Anything.
Shout out to Ben. Thanks.
You actually look like the dude who's saying "What's up, fellow gamers?" right now because of the way that your hat's sitting on your head. Like, in the picture, it's more pulled back. Like your hat's not sitting where it should be.
What's up, fellow gamers?
You
Let's
look
play
like
some
them.
Star Citizen.
What does this mean? Why is there an LOL? Like, it's very LOL.
He was saying I voted for Hillary Clinton. I'm not even American.
Oh man.
They harvested your ballot. Of course you voted for her. You just didn't know it.
Probably.
My nerdy home.
Just my nerdy home everywhere, but also subscribe to Geeks and Gamers clips.
She'll have a lot of clips from tonight probably over there, knowing her. So thank you, Steph. Krista Nova, if you're here.
Hello. Yes, I am. Ivan has a new video on park hopping, so go check that out. Subscribe to Park Hoppin' and Drunk 3PO. Get him to 100K, please, before his birthday. That'd be amazing.
And Little Park Things.
That's right.
Little
That's
Park
me.
Things. That's over on Instagram. Fear the Beardo.
Bro Science, episode 14 tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Me, Dan Vask, X-Wing on the Fear the Beardo YouTube. Be a good time.
14 already.
Fear the
14
Beardo
episodes, man.
YouTube.
You're damn
And the
right.
reason you're all here, drunk 3PO.
That's right.
Hey guys, we're working really hard over on the Drunk 3PO channel. So if you're inclined to meet top quality content, meets everyday average YouTuber, and that's the channel that you want to be at. So head on over there now. It's a party over there.
Get
Freaking
this man to
X-Wing
100.
super chats, Geeks and Gamers, knowing that this money is going to Geeks and Gamers and not Drunk 3PO. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty
Thank
wild.
you.
I respect it. The Roblox head, Leslie Headland, says, Dan, does your underdeveloped country have cars?
No, we ride ostriches.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We really do.
Oh,
Yo,
my
that is
God,
wild.
no.
We found him.
Holy
Exposed.
We found it. We found the evidence, bro.
That is amazing.
As
Look at
someone
them
who
skinny
has
legs.
been standing next to Beardo in real life, that's accurate.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Totally, because I'm definitely an African-American male.
Look at them arms, man. Let's go.
Oh man! All right, guys, and a big shout out to Ken. Oh my God, King Kniff. Does anybody know what that means?
No.
Ken Kniff
Nope.
from
No clue.
Connecticut, from
Oh,
Eminem's
that's
OG,
Eminem.
OG Eminem
Yeah.
days. It's funny as hell. Hey there, cock boy. Shit's funny as hell, dude. Let's see. All right, so we got the merch video we're going to play as an outro. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. We do have the new promo code G199 so for Teespring and for 221B. So make sure you guys go check that out. Have a great night. We'll talk to all of you later.
What is up, geeks and gamers? You can get your Geeks and Gamers merch at 221B Tactical or Geeks and Gamers Spring. We have hats, shirts, hoodies, and more. Look at all these awesome people rocking the Geeks and Gamers merch. If only I were as cool as them. Oh wait, I am. But wait, there's more. We also have 199 merchandise as well. If you're not wearing any of our merch, then what are you doing? Find the link to our merchandise in the description. Lock it in.
The J stuff is so bad. All right. Good night, everybody. Talk to you later. Have a good night.
Take
Daily
care. Good
tomorrow.
night.